you doing? Era is saying here, good morning, Era. Era says, Amber really needs a serious therapy. Look at this stupid question she is asking me, Mama Brenda. Where, where are you? Your niece Amber really needs you now cause she is really out of pocket. Mm. Good morning, dear Marianne West. How are you? And Marianne says, that skit with Amber asking Dave as Melissa been in his bed. They dropped that about a week ago yesterday on FB. Yesterday, I saw that. Good morning, Sharita. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning, Belinda. How are you doing? We had a thunderstorm. Oh my goodness, all night. Lightning and rain and everything going on. Yes, so it is what it is. So Amber, so should I start with Amber? What or should I start with? So guys, guess what happened? Iman is back in town. And guess who did he go and see first? Oh my goodness. He went to see Delicia first. Oh my. And now my question to you guys are, will Delicia get caught with Iman? I'd like to hear you guys' theory. Please put it in the chat below. Good morning, Yolanda. How are you doing? Okay, I'll just put a still with her on here. And I fix myself an ear. Let's see, which will do me justice. Okay. All right. So that's Amber and thing there. We'll talk about Amber in a minute. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So guys, so Delicia and Iman is in town. Iman shows up for the love of his life. Do you think? Let's see. Oh boy, I tell you guys. Welcome in, Sabrina. Welcome in, Goddess. Welcome. Oh God, guys, this is look like we're going to have a very full week. Yes, welcome back, Iman. I'm so happy to see him. Welcome back, Iman. We'll just give him a nice round of applause. He is back. So let's the shenanigans begin. Oh my goodness. Popcorn, anyone? Popcorn, anyone? Okay, so her daughter is in town with her. Talia is there, right? What if Shayla pop over there to have a word with Delicia and find Iman coming out of the bedroom with her? Or to Honeypot or Tamara, whichever name we want to use for Tamara. Will Tamara find out before let me just poll it. Let me poll it. Let me see what you guys are thinking. Let's poll this, guys. Yeah, we need to get I need to get a clear head on what we should speak on this morning. All right, guys, please hit the like button. Yes. All right, so here goes. Let me see. Who do you think will caught them together? I'm just loving this. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know how to spell her name. So I'll put Delicia daughter, Talia. Okay, hold on. Talia. Okay. right, so I hope this is how she spelled it because everybody have a different way of spelling the name. Tamara and Shayla. Ooh, there was before. I put King because King's Travis says King is coming in town tomorrow. All right, and then the next one would be Shayla. Okay, so let's hear what you guys have to say because it looks like they're finally gonna give her karma. Let's see if that happens. So the poll is off to a good start. So let me come back around here to hear what you guys have to say because this is really an interesting day, right? All right, so let's see. Sharita says, where is Melissa Dave? Oh, I guess she went to Arizona to get that sucker. We have a lot of them in the skit now. Crazy. Okay. They're loaded. Melissa and the stalker is loading, I guess. Good morning, Sharon and chat. Eros says, please. Sharon, please start with Amber. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I have to leave Amber for the last because if we start with Amber, Amber is going, we won't get to anything done. We're going to be talking about Amber the whole day. Yeah. So sometimes we have to leave the main character and we just jump into other things because it says Iman is in town and Iman is back in town. And I'm so happy to see him. Oh my God. He's such a delicious specimen of a human. All right, so Sabrina says, hi, good morning, Sabrina. Goddess says, good morning, Sharon and Mads and chat. Sabrina says, haven't we seen this skit before? Yes, that was an FB. The one with Amber and Dave. So they make a mistake. So I guess Bacardi accidentally uploaded that video when they shouldn't have. She shouldn't have, but I guess maybe they sent her to AA. Do you take Cardi B as Cardi Picard, Picardi, that's is in rehab right now. That is our PRE. All right, Picardi, you guys call her. Iman is back. Yes, he is back. And back to his shenanigans. Good morning, dear Dion. She says, good morning, Sharon and Jeff. Good morning, welcome in. Jeff, good morning, Jeff. How are you doing? Jeff says, we see some of the skits are filmed weeks in advance. Yes, they are filmed weeks in advance. And they also can edit. Depends on how the uproar is with the fans. They can do a little editing here and there. We are ready for Sheila Karma. How many years now? We've been waiting. And Belinda says, I see Iman back. I do believe Tamara going to catch them. Then is going to realize Amber really is a friend because she is so hurted behind with Dave. Okay, so Belinda, if Shayla caught them together, I think that would be the best medicine for Shayla right now because Shayla still hasn't realized what she did to Amber. You hear our delusional self said to her yesterday, and then today they dropped this skit. Shayla says Amber took Anthony from her when actually Anthony is Amber's husband by right. Yes, he was sleeping there, shacking up with Shayla for all those months. Yep. So in her delusional mind, she still thinks says Amber took him from her. All right. So it would be best if it is Shayla. I think it would be really, really good. When the fruit is in the pudding is when Shayla, I hope the writer let nobody tell her I want Shayla to be the one that caught them together. Back to love bombing. Oh yes, Sabrina, he is back to love bombing. And are you guys enjoying it? Oh, he has a Chanel bag. He comes with the Chanel bag. And he also bring her some roses and they're beautiful. Oh, I love flowers. I wish I could get those. Good morning, goddess. All right, so that really welcome in that. How are you doing? I'm listening you all, getting ready to get out. Okay, darling, thank you for the support. Please hit the like button. I do need your guys' support. Don't think when you come on and you're just watching and you're not hitting it, it's not helping me, okay, guys? So I'm asking in advance, please hit the like button, share the love, all right? And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so also, all right? Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. All right. So Yolanda says, maybe Shayla will find out about Iman and Delicia today. Hmm. Okay. I hope so. But remember, normally when they drop a skit, it will be the same skit coming on down the pipeline. It's the same, you know what I mean? They're just doing a follow up, but then they go drop Amber skit. So I'm here wondering if that is Picardy dropping that skit, you know what I mean? Because I thought it would be another skit. Is either Sheila is gonna be in her feelings. I need to go talk to Delicia and sees Iman car there, and then she'll be pounding down the door, and you know what I mean. I say, Iman, what you doing here? I thought you were on business. Are you with your daughter? You know what I mean? You know, oh crazy. Shayla can get loud. She is extremely loud, you know what I mean? But you know, I can't do her. I can't be yelling like that. It's too early in the morning. But let's see who if she get caught today. But I think this says on this skit says Iman, not Iman, King and Travis will be arriving tomorrow. So will it be Iman outer? But it would be nice if it's Shayla see because seeing and hearing is two different things. So I'd love for Shayla to catch them together, caught them together. So let's see. So right now you guys are saying the daughter is going to alter. My goodness. So guys, you don't think it would be better if Shayla caught them together? The fruit would be in the pudding if you actually sees it. All right. So that's one theory. So 11% says King, 21% say Shayla, and 32% say Tamara and Talia. All right, 36 is Talia, so she won. And guys, I can't even get a like to save my life. I wish I could show you the screen. I have one, one like. Okay, guys, please hit the like button. All right, so now Sharita says Amber is stupid. She needs help. You know, she's not stupid. I wouldn't call her stupid. She's delusional now, like Shayla. She's not. You know what? When Amber changed, when she just cut that part of her off, as everybody been saying that when you're going through a divorce, you're emotional not there, right? So she's not thinking clearly. She's a bitter woman, and she thinks. Remember what she said to her husband? In my mind, I am not married. They're even saying they're exes. That's what they're calling each other because they're doing their own thing. So she haven't really she know deep down her conscience is bothering her because from the conversation I heard from her and Ernestine, when Ernestine says, God give you Dave, and Amber says, oh, can God give me a married woman to a single man? She even asks the same question just like what I'm asking. But you know, Ernestine will be telling her nonsense because she wants Amber to be in sin with her. Yep. All right. That's why I said I don't want to talk about Amber yet because if we start an Amber, then it's going to be Amber the whole, you know what I mean? I don't watch Amber and Dave skit with Denisha and Anto. Oh, so you don't watch those skit. All right. But it would be good if you watch it. So that way, you know, so it's for entertainment purpose. It's not anything serious going on. I'm having a cup of coffee. Thank you. And then Nancy said, your king's going to be here tomorrow. Yes, Nancy, he's going to be here. And I am. Popcorn, anyone? Popcorn. Guys, I can't wait. I really can't wait for that to happen. And Sabrina says, I'm so sorry for sleeping on you all last night. No, that's okay, girl. You know that if they're going to start bring Amber skit in the nighttime, I will cover it. And if it's Delicia and Shayla situation or King, I will cover it. I will come on and I will be here with you guys. You know what I mean? I think I would do a premiere, but I say, you know what? It's good to have conversation. And you know, I do apologize for not reading all the comments because you guys have a lot of comments. So I have to be very mindful in the future to make sure I get a couple of the comments in. All right. Good morning, dear Doc Willie. Good morning, Doc Willie. Welcome in. Delicia and Shayla about to get their karma together. All right, so let me ask you something. Let me do a poll. Maybe that will be better. Let's see if the computer will do this faster than me typing. Will Amber ruin her relationship at the same time Sheila get her call? Oh, let me just do one poll first. All right. Do you think Amber is going to ruin her relationship with Dave because of insecurities? All right, so this is because of insecurity. So I'm just making it short and spicy here. And then I have another one to poll for you guys. Just remind me that it is for Will Amber. And yeah, let me just put this down. Let me do one because my mind always telling me more than one thing at the same time. All right, so here goes. So will Amber ruin her relationship with Dave? I just need clarification from you guys. I just want to see where you guys head at. It meaning that with the insecurities, what if he doesn't take her to LA with him to do that business with Evelyn? You know what I mean? And then she's there wondering what he's doing. She have to learn to trust him because right now Amber has trust issue because of what happened to Shale, between her best friend and her husband, and she thinks that she's not good enough. Okay, so one thing we do here, we call a spade a spade. So we just have to, we're ladies first. So at the end of the day, nobody thinks that Sharon review doesn't feel for Amber. I do feel for her. And I want to see her succeed. And I do want to see Anthony do better too, but I can't take that nonsense that I'm seeing, right? All right, so now Goddess says, please hit the like buttons. Thank you. And then Mervis says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, darling. Honeypot will get her karma with Lauren. I like that. This plot twist, that's nice. I see that coming. I really see that coming. I didn't get to watch this skit with Lauren and Stephanie last night, but Lauren tell her I didn't get to watch it, but I think the title says that if she fall in love with Wayne, please let me know what happened in that skit. Okay, guys, I didn't get a chance to do that. Good morning, Dr. Willie. Okay. Antoinette said, good morning, here at work listening. Thank you for the support, Antoinette. All right. And okay, so Marian West says, I don't think her daughter is there. She must have recalled good frequency filler miles. What's her name? Telia? Atelia. Didn't come out of her room at all. Maybe she's sleeping. And Antoinette says, do you think Iman and Delicia situation might come out? Yes, I think it will. Because of what Amber said yesterday to Shayla. Remember, whenever they drop nuggets, pick it up. Amber says, you are delusional, right? Or she said delusional. Maybe I may say delusional. She says, you will only, I think I am the one said delusional. You will only understand what it felt like if you experience it, to Shayla. So I think it's about the comes out. Yeah, I think Shayla is gonna finally feel it. But I'm here wondering, well, if Shayla does see them caught them together, will she remember that's how it felt what she did to Amber? Because no matter what, every time she just denying, she not believing she did anything wrong. She thinks that she's in the right and Amber is in the wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And Nancy says, please like, share, subscribe, Sharon underscore Rico review. Thank you very much for that, Nancy. Guys, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the like button. And Goddess is saying also, please like, share, subscribe to Sharon underscore Rico review. Awesome, guy. Thank you to all my mods. And yes, Atilia. Sometimes you can Atilia. Okay, thank you, Goddess. And Tina Stroker says, good morning. Belinda says, yeah, I don't have on my mind today. Her character don't great compressor anyway. They want her to win anyway. I don't have on my mind today. Her character don't great compressor, composer. Anyway, they want her to win anyway. Okay, I don't understand that a little bit slow in the head here. Please rewrite that for me, darling. And then thank you for that though. And Antoinette says, I come on if you like. Oh, you can. Yeah, you can. Okay. I'll put the link in the chat. Okay, so I get to hear what you guys have to say. I think when I put yeah, let me just put the link. All right, and you guys can come up and see what voice your opinion also. That would be great. And then Dion says here, Errol, I can't watch them either. I can't suppose the adultery. Okay, thank you, Dion. We understand. Dion, I would love to have you if you're not busy at work and you don't have to be on camera. I'd love to hear your voice. Yeah, hear what you have to say, really. And Nancy says, even Nancy, baby Nancy's at work also. King will tell Shayla. Ooh, plot twist, guys. I love that, Nancy. Oh my goodness. Okay. But you know what? I really want her to see. That's my opinion. I think it will be best if Shayla saw them together. I think that will hit the nail in. But if somebody tells her like what Anthony did when Shayla tell her about Amber, then it will be, dramatic. I need to feel the dramatic. I want to see what range. Good morning, dear Antoinette. Hold on, I'll place you on the screen.
Yeah, I'm at work.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm at work, so I can't put myself on the camera.
No, no, that's okay. That's okay, baby boy.
Okay.
And can you volume that down a little bit, just a little bit? All right. Yeah, eat some egg. Piece of breakfast. All right, go ahead.
There's a new skit with Dave.
Okay. There's a new skit.
Yeah, with Dave, yes. Buying a property for Amber to live. I think he's probably getting tired of her.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That was just it just popped on.
I wonder how Amber gonna feel about that.
I know, right?
Mm, thank you for telling me.
Pleasure.
You know what's happening, so I can't really, I'm not gonna voice whatever, but let me just
Hmm.
see if I can show.
Right.
So he's buying a property.
Yeah,
I want
for
to see.
that's what the new skit said.
Yeah, that's what it
But
says.
huh. So maybe he's I don't know, probably getting kind of tired of her being there all the time. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like that. I like what you're saying
Or is he finally listened to his mom?
because he doesn't want that energy in his house.
Right, he don't. And I think that was the back that broke the backbone, like the back camera bone, because
Mhm.
of what went down yesterday. And I
Yes.
don't think he didn't like that.
No, he didn't like that. Yeah. I wonder. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask the chat about that. How
Hmm.
they feel about. I'm gonna poll it to
Okay.
see how they feel about that. Because at the end of the day, if you're with a man and you're saying this is my home, she says this is my. Okay. Let me just
Okay.
I'm gonna. It's a good idea. It is a good idea or it's bad or Amber won't like it. Will Amber Okay. So that the question that me asked, I don't think that was a yes or no question. You know what I mean? Oh, Antoinette, I didn't know where you disappeared to. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So guys, you did see the picture on the screen, right? All right. So let me just scroll down and see what they're saying. Hi, Heckling. Good morning, Grand Rising, my darling. Happy Tuesday, darling. So I'm wondering if the karma is coming. Those women love the love bombing. Yes, they do. All right.
But
So
you know, but you know
yes,
what, Sharon? I thought they said that Iman was coming Wednesday, not Tuesday. I thought they said on the other side that he was coming back on the Wednesday. So they tricked us.
I think unless they drop the thing too fast, maybe the uploader did a wrong too.
Oh, okay, okay. I see what you said.
Yes.
Okay.
King is coming. They said for sure. King and Travis is coming Wednesday.
Ooh, it's gonna be a good 24 hours, 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said on your platform yesterday. Let's get the popcorn and red wine ready.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, oh
You're
my God.
absolutely right. And I'm ready
Mm-mm-mm.
for the guns, I tell you.
But I
Okay.
want to see the look on Shayla's face. That's my. Oh, I just want to see the look on her face.
That is why I wanted to put them together.
Oh yes.
And
Mm-mm-mm.
I think it will be more effective. That's my opinion.
Right, that's mine too. I think I was talking to somebody one of the chatter we would email each other, and I was saying that if we keep talking about that we want Shada to catch them, we want Shada to catch, like if we keep talking about it, the writer's gonna make it where that she does not catch him, like
Mm-hmm.
like when Iman and Delicia was at the Lakers game, all
Mm-hmm.
colored up. So and everybody was like, no, we hope we hope that Shada watch it and catch him. And what happened is she didn't catch him. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that if we keep dwelling on that, we want them to do this, we want the writers to do this, do that, do that, do that. They gonna say, okay, they want too much. Let us throw a wrench in the middle. Let somebody else catch them. But I think the writers know. I think Country Wayne know that what we all want
Mm-hmm.
is for Shada to catch them. Nobody else but Shada.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want. I
Yeah,
think it will be effective.
yeah, right. Oh my God. I
I
think,
want.
I think, and I think that might get 10 million views.
Mm-hmm. I think a share about them. They will get yeah that amount of view for real.
Oh, that's gonna be probably the highest view Country Wayne ever got.
Yes.
Oh,
But
oh. But my thing is, how is she going to catch him at the Lisa house if she don't have the code to get in?
her daughter just can let her in.
Oh, okay. Oh, mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that unless the door didn't lock, then just come in and forget the lock.
Oh,
When just close the door, but it's not locked.
and they might do it that way where they leave the door unlocked and
Mm-hmm.
Shada knock on the door and she don't if she see the lock is unlocked, the knobs, she gonna walk in and she might see some gas shoes there on the floor, probably might not recognize it or might not see no shoes, might not see no male clothes in the living room or on the countertop.
Well, she will see the car outside. She know Iman car. The car is parked right in front of the house.
Oh, okay. What if they don't put the car in front of the house?
The car is parked right in front of the house.
I said, I said, if Shada do catch him, what if they don't put that car in front of the house when she catch him?
Yeah, true. But the car is right there.
It's
So
there now.
like how they know we really want to see it, but it would be nice. Amber mentioned in
Hmm.
her story, so if it mentioned in this skit, it's gonna happen. Amber said
Hmm.
she have to see to understand how she felt. And I think
Ooh,
that's exactly what they did with
that was
Anthony.
the nugget.
Yeah, what's gonna get? Remember?
Hmm.
Oh, Anthony find out about Amber. Amber been lying. Says no, no, no. I'm not like you and your baby mother, right? And
Right.
then what happened? Anthony has to see it for himself, and that was a powerful skit. I enjoy that skit. You know what I mean? You get to see his
Yes.
expression. You get to see,
Yes.
you know what I mean? You see all
Yes.
how many of them? Dave, Amber, Anthony was priceless. Even Wayne expression was priceless too. And then those three
Hmm.
guys' face was really, really priceless. That's why I says it's going to be more dramatic for for Shayla if she sees Delicia with Iman in bed. So I hope that door is not unlocked. And
Hmm.
when she try, I hope they let her pull up. But we are not writing. If I was the writer, that's what I would have done. Let Shayla try.
Hmm.
If Atalia is in there, she see Shayla at the door, Iman, and where she name not Iman, hear the door. If the door unlocked, Shayla can just open the door and come in. And then
Right.
she walk into the bedroom, don't even think, you know what I mean, and caught them in bed together. That would be more dramatic to me. And I think
She
that
got like,
the views
she got
go,
like, Iman, Iman, why, Iman, why, Iman, why? I can see her spazzing out. Lord,
of course,
oh
will
my God.
be.
You thought Amber spaced out.
You remember when Amber caught Shayla in bed together with
Hmm.
that was priceless. Oh my goodness. You know the funniest part I love is when Amber running down with that car.
That was funny.
When he hold on to Amber, when he hold on to Amber and tell Shayla to run, that was priceless. So now to Amber and Dave. Let's see
Hmm.
our chat family poll it. Let's see. I'm dying to see what everybody, and then I'm gonna read some poll. Let me end the poll, and then I'll tell you what it is. All right, madam. Okay, so how do you feel about oh I forget about you guys. Oh God, you guys understand. I'm so sorry guys. I forget to put Dave. How do you guys feel about Dave buying, not supposed to that should be Dave buying a property for Amber? It is a good idea, yes. Okay. Not too messy. Will Amber like it? All right, 14% says no. Thank you guys for voting. And so, I do apologize, guys. Your sure. Does a double check. All right, in some way. All right, all right. So let's see what our chat family is saying. Hi dear Rhonda, welcome in. Wallace, welcome in. So Wallace says, Shayla must get a time news for her to get caught. She could caught them. Exactly. I think that would be wonderful if she get caught. People actually love it. And we are 39 watching and with 16 likes. My goodness, get the likes up, guys. All right, guys. Let's get the likes up. Just hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. All right, guys. Please hit the like button. It is very appreciated. I really like support. So please hit the like. Thank you, Goddess, for that. And 16 people, thank you very much. I appreciate you. We appreciate you because this is your channel also. Anyone can come up and speak their mind. It's not only for me, Charmaine,
Hmm.
Terian, or Annette, or even my Auntie Riri. Anybody is welcome to come up and
Right.
say their piece. All right. And you don't have to be on camera. That's the nicest thing. All right. So let me get the link again and we'll put it in the chat because I just want to hear which karma is more important to you guys right now. And another thing I need to ask you guys, and I'm going to read the comments. Do you think Amber will sabotage her relationship, or will Amber will ruin her relationship with Dave because of insecurity? And do you think Shayla will find out about Iman the same time Amber and Dave break up? Just in case. I'm just saying that hypothetically. I'm not just saying that Amber is going to ruin it. You know what I mean? But because of the insecurity issue. So now I'm asking you, if that happens, and they're on the podcast, do you think Shayla is going to be so jealous that she out Amber on the podcast about, oh, but you cheated on your husband right up to the day of your wedding and you married Anthony? That is why your relationship didn't work. So you think Shayla would do something like that, guys? Just put it in the chat comments there, and I think I will do something cool. But I think, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? There is a lot going on in my head right now. Good morning, caller. Welcome. How are
Hmm.
you doing, darling?
I, you know what, you know what, Sharon? I think that
Hi, Carla. Second for
Shayla,
free.
I, I,
Second for free.
I believe Shayla. If it does come down to it, she do catch him on everything in the bed. Why was she out? Amber didn't do nothing to her. Why we?
No,
I'm just saying, why would she want to out Amber on the podcast?
because
Unless,
she don't want Amber to be happy. Remember, if she's down, she
yes,
wants. Remember, she goes to Dave. Oh, so you remember that look? I will not forget that look on
yes,
face. Shayla doesn't like Amber. I do not know what
she,
is she wants the friendship, but she's underlying jealous of Amber. I do not know for
right,
what reason. But Amber truly
but
loves her. But Amber
right,
just don't like the fact that she hurts her. That's the only thing I can say.
right,
Because you take her as a sister, no matter how your sister hurt you, you will forgive a family
but
member because
right.
that's what Shayla is to Amber. I should break Amber. But you know
When,
what I mean? Carla is here. Welcome
yes,
to Carla. Let's have your conversation. Let's hear from you,
Good
Carla.
morning.
Good
Good
morning.
good
morning, Sharon.
morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
And Antoinette.
How you doing?
All is well. Yeah, that was a whole mess yesterday.
It
Oh
was.
my God.
I,
Goodness.
for me, and I always say keep watching. And
Mm-hmm.
so for me, I wouldn't have never let Shayla in that house. I
Mm-hmm.
think that, and I'm not going to blame it on Shayla. I'm going to blame it on Tamara.
Yeah.
Because Tamara, she should have never, if that was the case, she should have said something to Amber at Shayla's house. You should don't wait till you 5, 6 minutes away and then still not say anything. And if it had not have been
Right,
for the conversation about the food,
Yeah.
Amber would have
right.
never known that Shayla was
Mm-hmm.
calm. Shayla always put herself, she's always trying to be in everybody else's business. And I
Yes.
will always say, guess what? I know this is a skit, but she wants Amber's life. Whatever Amber do, whatever Amber have,
Mm-hmm.
but Shayla could never be Amber. She could never
Exactly.
No,
be Amber. And I'm gonna
True.
let everybody know, yes, I am an Amber fan. But guess what? One
I do
thing
love
about me,
Amber too.
when she wrong, I'm gonna say she wrong.
you're
Yeah.
You
wrong.
know
You're
what I
wrong.
mean?
You're right.
And so,
And she is wrong.
Even with Dave, even with Dave having to interfere with that,
Mm-hmm.
because first of all, if my man would have came home, I would have said, "Hey, this meeting is over. Everybody got to
Right,
go. We'll talk about it later."
Exactly.
And so she didn't. So she didn't.
right.
And so all things happen for a reason. Guess what? The skits still tell somebody's life story. And
Mm-hmm.
somebody's going through the
Mm-hmm.
same stuff.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
However, Dave House is good energy and he don't want
Mm-hmm.
bad energy. So he decided when he woke up this morning, guess what? I'm gonna have to do something to
Yeah.
change. So if she want to have podcast, he wants her to be comfortable. The one thing he wants her to be comfortable.
Yeah, he
He
does.
did
I
Right.
agree.
say,
Yes.
I don't want this in my house. He did say, I don't want this in my house, but he considers that as Amber's house too, which is not her house. But because
Not
Yeah,
she
yet.
he
lives there,
doesn't
like he said, you
consider
can
it
come and
her
go
house.
as you
No, he
please.
doesn't.
I don't have no
Right.
problem with that.
Right.
Right. And I can, you can come and go as you please. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
even tripping about that. But what I really loved about him, the conversation he had with her on the porch. And he told her, guess what? Just because somebody cut you,
Mm-hmm.
don't bleed on me. He basically telling her, he was basically reassuring her, I don't care nothing about Shayla. I know about the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's saying this is that guess what? If you forgave her, forgive her. He said,
Exactly.
don't forget, but forgive her.
Give
But
her. Yeah.
all the back and forth, and you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Y'all doing
Yeah.
business together, this and
Mm-hmm.
that, and the other. That probably wouldn't be Dave's story because he probably would even deal with nobody like that. But because
Right.
he's giving her the benefit of the doubt,
Mm-hmm.
and so what he's doing is he is giving her an alternative. That's why he called that realtor. So if that's
Mm-hmm.
the case, if you want to have those podcast meetings, guess what? I'm gonna give you a spot where you can have them. He's getting that place for
Right.
him too, but he's getting that place for her, and I think that it will be good for them to be apart for a while.
Yeah.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
So too.
That way she can be on her own. But she really needs to call her lawyer. You know what I'm saying? And so the writers is setting all of this up. And I'm not gonna say, oh, this is Amber's fault. That's no, the writers are writing the story, so they have to go along with the skit. This is how the writers are writing it. And so that's why I don't get in my feelings about it
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it's
Right.
not her making the decisions or anybody else. The writers are writing this story this way for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So, Section 107 of the Copyright Act said this is for learning, teaching, research, and entertainment.
Yes.
If you know the Copyright Act of YouTube, it is
Yes.
107. It's for learning,
And
teaching,
yes.
research, and entertainment.
Thank you very
So
much.
that's
That's
my
why I
mindset, and that's what we have. That's how we have to look at. That's how we have to look at it. That
exactly.
this is teaching us. We learning something. They
Yes.
giving lessons in this. You know what I'm saying? And it's also entertainment. And so it's all entertainment for me. I don't get in my feelings about it. And I
I
don't say,
am.
oh, she should do that, oh, she should do that, because what I understand is the writers have written this script the way it is for a reason. Remember,
And
and I
remember,
tell people that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Quite a few friends. I have quite a few friends that look at the skits, and I have to remind them.
mm-hmm.
I know Section 107 of the Copyright Act. It
Yeah.
says for learning, teaching,
Teaching,
research, and entertainment
entertainment
purposes only.
purposes. Yes.
And
Thank
so
you
that's why I'm
so
not mad. I don't get in my feelings about it because
much.
the writers are writing it this way. We want to put ourselves into it and say, oh, I want to do this and oh, I want to do that. We don't have no control over the way the writers write the skit.
But we would
No.
So
love to
that's why I
see
say
your
all the
feedback.
time, I'm going to keep watching
Mm-hmm.
because it's not the choices that somebody got some feedback in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you understand what I'm saying? So
Yes.
that's why I said it's for learning, teaching, research, and
Mm-hmm.
entertainment purposes only.
Exactly.
And
Thank you very
so
much, Carla.
we have to be reminded that
Mm-hmm.
it's the writers that's writing this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we begin to get in our feelings, we want the writers to write it a certain way. They
But
write all
they
these skits
have to
that way
write it
for a
how they want
reason,
to.
right? And a
And
lot
you
of
have
people
to
get
do
in
the
their
right
emotions about it.
thing. Mm-hmm. It does. You know what?
Yes.
And the
And so
actors,
and so Amber
well,
don't have no control over hers. Some
Carla. So, and the actors them are doing a
go ahead.
fantastic job, and that
Uh-huh.
is why it is evoking human reaction because people out in the real world
Mm-hmm.
is going through the same thing the actors them are
Right.
experiencing. So at the same
Right.
time, it's entertainment, but it's also teaching us that says do not do what they're doing in the skit. You know what I mean? Because it can actually
It
come back
is.
to bite you in the end. You understand?
Don't do what they doing right.
Exactly. So that is a teaching, learning, and for entertainment
Yeah.
purposes. Absolutely
And
right.
so and even with that it's right. And share, you know what? Now the only thing I really don't like about it is that they continue to go to another story instead of ending that story and then starting with another story. They got 25 stories all mixed all in one.
Yeah. But as you said,
You
we
know
are
what I mean?
not in it.
Like
the
they don't. Like guess what? Everybody wants them to go to. Yes.
you know
Right.
you know what,
Mm-hmm.
Jordan, since they're letting him buy
Yep.
a
And
place
so
for
I, hopefully they'll get to the mediation. But Sharon, let me ask.
I have to step away now,
Huh?
Cat Sharon.
all right, thank you,
Say it
darling.
again.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sharon, say it again.
Okay, so the writers is writing the stories, right? But then they're giving us nuggets also so we can predict.
Sharon, what did you say?
I'm saying, can you hear me? I don't think
Yeah.
you can hear
Yep.
me? Okay. So the writers are
Yeah, I
writing
hear
the
you.
story and we're reviewing the story because they're
Yeah, I
also
can hear.
giving us
Yeah, I can
nuggets.
hear you.
Yeah, they're giving us nuggets that we can pick up and we can also predict what
Uh
is
huh.
going to happen next because they're
Right.
giving us the nugget to put it together. And when a majority of the time, when we put those nuggets together, we get
Right.
it right. You understand? So now this morning,
Mm-hmm.
as I didn't get to watch this skit with Dave waking up with getting the calling the realtor to get a house for Amber. But you know what is the conversation that Amber and Dave has this
But you know
morning?
that's an old skit, right? You know
Yes.
that's an old skit.
You mean the one when they wake up in the bed? Yes, I know that they dropped that last week. That's why I said, you guys
That skit was
it dropped last week. It was dropped last
right.
week,
Uh huh.
and on FB it wasn't on. Did it? Yeah, I
Right.
think it was
Right.
dropped here. I think it
Uh
was
huh.
also dropped here in YouTube, and then they have the right one on FB, right? But the audience is saying that they call
It was.
Picardy, right? So their joking
Uh
was
huh.
Picardy dropped that skit when she shouldn't have that day because she was so drunk. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So we're just making fun of it because it's fun. It's funny. So we just make fun of that, right? But at the same time, they're giving us the nuggets. They are giving us the
Yeah.
nuggets,
Yeah.
Carla. You know what I mean? And we just have to pick up the nuggets. We have and put it together. If we do that, then we will get it
Right.
the right way. So you know what? Since they know that a lot of
Yeah.
the audience do not like the fact that Amber's shacking up with Dave, when Amber asks him that question, did you have Melissa in the bed? If you can see that Dave was honest with her. I remember in the first beginning of their relation, what did he ask her in the first when they just meeting? He want loyalty and I think the other one trust, right? So she has to be loyal. He wants a partner who is loyal and trustworthy,
Right.
right? And Amber hasn't, to our
Mm-hmm.
knowledge, Amber has not told him about Wayne yet. I want her to tell him about Wayne.
Right.
So if it does make him make an informed decision, let him be the one to choose if he want to continue with the relationship. Because at the end of the day, Amber don't need Dave, in my opinion. But what we are seeing there. I would love for her to do that because it is showing that she hasn't learned
Right.
anything.
Right. She don't.
Not to tell Dave about this. She has not learned anything from what she did with Anthony because remember she cheated on the day right up to the day of her the wedding day with Wade, and she did not tell Anthony, right? And she still, but when she got into the marriage she was faithful, so she's lying. So that marriage was not built on the right foundation, it was built on the sinking sand. So now she is still legally married to Anthony. Yes, she is legally separated also, but
Right.
she's
Right.
still a married woman, as the
Right.
mother says. So we just pointed it out. And she said her son is a thief and a robber and she don't want that sin of her husband to fall on her son. So see now, as Charmaine said,
Mm-hmm.
we're just gonna call a spade because you're very good at this too.
Right.
You're my co-host today also. So at the same time, Shayla, when we saw Shayla yesterday, we could see that sinful spirit within Shayla. When she met Dave, she was looking, when she drive up to the place, and we know why she dressed that way. So we
Trifling.
deviate
She
from
just
there.
trifling.
Did you saw at the end there, almost at the end of that video when she met Dave?
Uh huh.
Shayla had that look on her face. You remember when she met Anthony? She had that same look on her face. And I'm saying, oh, darn it. Don't tell me they're going to do that thing again to Amber. You know what I mean? So those are the
Ooh.
they're
Yes.
showing us. So this is
Yes.
said, I would want the writers, if they're going to make Dave be for Amber, if this is God plan, let's you do it the right way. I wish Amber had listened to the mom, move out of Dave's place because she was honest to the mom. She says, yes, I'm living with Dave. The mom says, you need to get your own place. She didn't say, go back to your husband. She says, is the marriage over? Amber says, yes. She says, did God said it's over? So this is why I said to you guys, they keep on saying God has a plan. We do not know what God plan is. But today, when she woke up, she said she enjoyed being in bed with,
Right.
and he enjoy. He says it's good when you have that kind of relationship compatibility because they're compatible, as he said, and I can see that they should in bed and out of bed. But then she mentioned Melissa, and I think with the energy, the sinful energy that was in his house yesterday, because he felt it from Ernestine, so we're gonna call a spade, and Shayla
Right.
to come and knit that down. And then he has to check Amber about that. So with that being said now, Dave decided, says, when he come out of the bed, he says, you know what? I can't have that energy in here because when you have bad energy, the money will go outside. And I need to have my money inside to come on in. And I do understand that. And that is such a good storyline they're showing us. Says in real life, we should be careful of who we bring into our home because sometimes some of those bad energy you bring into your home, you bring crosses upon yourself. And you don't need that. You understand? So now they've decided I'm gonna get a place for Amber, and I think that's a good thing. And you know what I want to see
Will
even
run
here,
away the money.
right? I want
Right.
to see Amber and him kind of cool the sexual part of the relationship and wait till after the divorce if they're going that route. You know what I mean? But let's see how that does it. But I wish Amber told him about Wayne. I wonder how is he going to feel when he finds out, and will he stay with Amber because his family gonna hear that she was a cheater right up till she married her husband. It's not gonna
I don't know
know.
why people keep saying. I don't know why people keep saying that.
I think they're got because if his mom, remember the mom talked to her and she talked about sin and the energy. She don't want that
I
kind of.
don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't think because
But guys, you have to watch this kid and see where they're going. We have to pick up the nugget. It has to be that was
yeah, I don't. I don't think that for real. A lot of people keep saying that. Right. So this was before she got married. So
I
she
know.
said she had basically given him some information about it, but she didn't say anything about
She
when
said she's not
she
speaking
was
to me. That's what she
engaged.
said.
But he knows something about it. But what I'm saying is, people keep saying, well, she should tell him about Wayne. Why? Why? Because
Carla,
why? Because
Carla,
that was before her marriage.
exactly.
So
But she
why?
will
I
still
don't
bring it up.
understand that. You know what I'm
Remember,
saying?
it's not me
I
saying
don't
that.
understand why
Carla,
people
Carla,
think
hold
that
on.
she should tell him.
Carla, remember, they bring it up. Even she bring it up. So it's a nugget they've been telling us because they bring it back on the forefront. It was if it
I'm
wasn't a
listening to
secret,
you.
they wouldn't have bring it up back, right? So let's see what the writer does. Let me take some comments from the audience. All right. All right. So Dion, oh, Era says that Dion. Yes, my religious against adultery, but some marriages, women are in support of Amber and Dave adultery, which is very diabolical one to do. That is true, Era. And then Eklund says this week Sheila is going to be on her knees in front of Amber, screaming and crying and begging for forgiveness. Yes, I think so too, Evelyn. I hope she does learn from that. And I wish Amber had learned to finish with the Anthony before she jump into another relationship for sure. And then Dave is always mumbling, so it's a turn off, he says. But today's not mum. I don't know. So far, recently, he has gotten better because now I do understand what he's saying. When he just started, I think he was nervous, but now he's doing an absolutely good job. So I can see they're having a storyline for Amber and being logical with you guys there.
Right.
Denisha and Anthony storyline. I don't see Anthony and story. I think Dave and Amber storyline will be front and center. She will get the millions and
Dave.
if that's the way they're going for now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure about Anthony and Denisha yet. But let's see what happens. Okay, but if they say God has a plan, let's see how God gonna turn Amber around into being the woman of God that she needs to be a leader. Because as Mama Brenda says, she will be teaching
Yeah. Yeah.
Shayla, and it looked like Amber will be the one there to lift Shayla up when nobody was there to lift Amber up. You understand? And that is really sad. But I think that's where they're going with this storyline. Skit Wednesday will be popping. Okay. And the moderator night will be popping if that's the case. So I definitely have to get some popcorn for sure. We are going to
Right.
going to there when Shayla get her karma. We all will be there with our popcorn in the front seat watching. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, let's see what else. So Evan says, I told you the good skits are dropped on moderator day. Yes, Eklin, you do, darling, but today's not moderator day and they drop Iman back in town. He's back in TLA, ATL. I'm so happy. And he's looking delicious too. And congratulations to Iman on your newborn. Let me just give him a round of applause, the real person with the character. Yes, and the ear. So Dee says, Iman is about to make his round like the last time he was this. So you think he's gonna go see Shayla after? What do you think, Carla? Will Iman go see Shayla after this? Okay, she don't hear me. All right. And then Goddess says, Sharon, the news get just dropped. Davis meeting with the realtor to get Amber a new house.
I don't know. I don't know.
And Belinda
Yeah, I don't know.
been winning a long, winning too long in control. Yes, she's been winning for too long. And okay, so I guess I'm up this guys. So let me come down. All right, so let me come here. Tina Young, welcome in Tina. Oh, I gave you guys the link. Okay. And Belinda says, maybe this is what we need for them to be apart. At least the divorce is final because I really want this relationship to work. Thank you, Yolanda. Maybe that's where the writers is gonna go with this. I could see that happening now. And then Jeff says he used to mess with the realtor. Oh my God, Jeff. Oh my God. So it's not so to me, if the relationship doesn't survive, it will be Amber's insecurities and trust. So I think that's where she's going. She shouldn't have bought them to his house in the first place. Exactly. But she didn't bought them. She invited Tamara because of what Tamara was going through with Lauren and Wayne. So we can't fault her for that. Only thing I could fault her when she know that Shayla is there and she's outside waiting, I would have my pocketbook and my key ready to leave and says we have to reschedule this. Tina says, don't, I'm glad Amber is getting her own. Okay, thank you for that. Nancy says, is buying Amber her own spot. Yes. And Jeff here saying, any space
Right.
will give Wayne an opportunity to slip back in. Oh my goodness. I think Amber had crossed that bridge, but I think there is some underlying thing there still because I still think Amber and Wayne is in my opinion, humbly opinion. Eklund says, Shayla needs to pop up. Somebody please call Melissa and Ben to call
Amber is not.
her to pop up by Delicia. I totally agree, Eklund. They need to pop up at the Iman. I really want to see Shayla get her karma too. Exactly, Sabrina Goddess says. Then Amber asked him, was he with Melissa in the bed? That might have been the final straw. I think so too. I think that was a nugget. Goddess. Oh, Carla fell off. That's okay. And that does happen. Maybe she just took off or she lost connection. And here goes. So Jeff Amber doesn't want Wayne. Wayne wants her though, but Wayne wants her, but she's over. She knows I should tell Wayne, I know how I should be treated. I'm a queen and I know how I should be treated. And she has a king that treats her well. All right. So best decision ever. Yes, best decision Dave could have made this morning, and I'm all for that. But they should cut off the sexual part of their relationship until the ink is dry. That would be awesome. Dave said the place has to be fly and nice. Yes, it's going to be fly. I can't wait. I think they're about to show Amber new spot because remember in real life, Amber just recently bought a car and a house, right? So in the real person, so allegedly. So let's see. I think she said it on her live. Yeah. So Marian says, you know what would be weird if the realtor for found Abigail house that seems like Amber style. Yes, I love Abigail house. Really, that is beautiful. Let's see if that's the house they're going to feature for us. Okay. So this is, what do we call this one? Well said, dear Marian. Plot twist, plot twist. Yes, yes, yes. So, do you guys agree here with Marian, with what Marian is saying? And I always, you remember the first time when I said I think Anthony was going to purchase that house and I get knocked out from my other co-hosts. I hope she's listening. I know she's very busy right now, busy. Okay. All right. I think he won't make her leave. He will just start spending time at the other house. Okay, Jeff says. Oh, I just want Amber to finally go to God. But let's see what happens. So we're gonna it is for entertainment purposes and learning at the same time as we review this skit here. The copyright 107 act, right? So now Goddess London said it's a good idea and it will be in his name. So it won't interrupt the divorce proceeding. Okay. It will be in his name, or will he put it in Amber's name? Let's see. Because one thing Amber doesn't like is to receive anything from anybody lately because of what Anthony did. Every time he buy her something, he throw it in her face. So I don't know how that gonna go over with Amber. Please let me know. Please put the comment in the chat so I can see what you guys are saying. So let me come down here and see. I think I was answering a question for somebody. Um, Here I am. And see, I think I was answering a question. Sorry, dear. I thought I think there it. All right, please put your comment in here. Let me hear. And if anybody else wants to come up and voice their opinion, you can do so also. Carla, I hope you're thank you for being up. Thank you for being up here also. Antoinette, you guys did fabulous. Here goes. Well done. Well done to both of you guys. Thank you very much. All right. So anybody else want to come up? You can. All right. So Dee says Amber should get her own place because if it doesn't work with Dave, she have to leave the property. Oh my goodness. Yes. And yesterday, Dee, I was thinking like how she's good. She did that commercial and Jamie wants to do more business with her. I think it would be nice if Amber actually get her own place. So nobody would have anything over her because one thing I am is an independent woman. And let's see, it's a good gesture, but let's see. And it's your girl, she says. She probably buy her own, like Dave mom told her. All right, I love that. But let's see if she's gonna accept. So what we should poll here, will Amber accept the good gesture from Dave? Okay, so let's see. Will Amber accept the good gesture from Dave? Okay, so we are going to poll this because this is a yes or no question. All right, my lovelies. And then I have some more to poll for you guys. All right, wasn't that a fantastic interview we just have with Carla and Antoinette? Okay, so we're gonna start this one. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying to that one. All right, go right ahead and vote. Yeah, we're polling that to see how it goes. All right, so Yolanda says, I think Amber need to buy her own property. You don't want a man to have anything to hold over your head. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I remember he was gonna get her the car. Well said there, Yolanda. She wanted to do it on her own, I should tell him, because Anthony used to do that. He said he's buying the property. He didn't say buy for Amber. Really, MK? Okay. After the live, I will double check that and see what he says. Okay, Carla is coming back up. Okay, Carla, go ahead, beautiful.
Sharon, guess
Yeah.
what?
What?
I think that they're getting ready to feature Amber's new house that she bought in real life.
Yes, that's what I was just telling them before.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
think. That's what I think that they're doing that for a reason to
yes,
show because they're incorporating her businesses and
yes, into
everything
it
into the
also. Yes.
skits now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she told us on the live that she's gonna do her amber closet and her body butter on this on the show. They want her there to feature it on the show. And trust me,
Hmm.
I will be the first one to start purchasing when
Me
it drops
too. Me too. Me
because
too.
I
Me
want
too.
to try that body cream, and I hope she have my size. I don't
Hey,
even know what size.
I bought some jewelry off of GLD 40% off. I have a necklace and a bracelet.
Okay, are they good costume jewelry?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
GLD it's been out for a minute now. And it's good
okay.
jewelry and it doesn't tarnish or anything like that. Because my cousin bought some probably a couple years ago and it looks like it's brand new.
Ooh, okay
Yeah.
then. I am
So
going to try
it's
that.
a
I'm
good
gonna get
quality.
some from
It's
there.
a good it's a good quality of jewelry. And
Mm,
yeah, that the amber 40%, it works. Use
okay.
amber 40% and it's 40% off.
Okay, Amber 40. Okay, I'm just writing it down so I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
It said GLD.com,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Dot com. Okay, so I'll make sure I check it out and so I can
But
model
yeah,
it for you guys.
yeah, that's what I was coming up here to tell you. I'm going to do some errands, but I was coming up here to tell you that they're getting ready to feature Amber's new house.
Yes.
That house through the realtor, they get ready to feature her house on the show now. Go,
Yeah.
Amber, baby, Amber. Listen, Amber is getting to the bags,
Yeah,
not bags.
and it looks good morning, Michael. And it looks like that's what they're doing because I said it. Charmin, it was a house for both of them to build new memories where no XR fling has been in. Okay, Eklund. So where Charmaine is in the chat? Okay, Dave is putting Amber out in the decent way.
Girl, these people always they always come to their conclusions. It's
Oh
okay though. Everybody
my
has an
God, you're
opinion.
in the chat. Oh my God, Charmaine.
Everybody,
If you can come up here, Charmaine, I'd love to have you on the panel too, Char. The or maybe me send her the link. Let me send her the link.
yeah.
Charmaine, Dave is
Yeah,
about
that's what they do when they featuring her new house on the
yes, that's what I
on the
think
pod.
too. That's what I just said. They're gonna
Okay,
before
I'll
you
probably
leave.
see you at 4:30, Sharon. Have a good day.
Okay. You too,
It's
my
a beautiful
darling. Thanks for
it's
stopping by.
it's a beautiful day. It's
In SkitLanta.
SkitLanta.
It's a beautiful day in SkitLanta. Lots of shenanigans, Carla. Lots of shenanigans gonna happen. And we're just going to have fun with it, and we're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna
Sharon,
relive it.
Sharon,
Yes,
I have one question for you.
darling.
Do you think Shayla gonna catch Iman and
I hope
Delicia
so.
today?
I think they're teasing us. I don't know. But I'm here saying, in my humble opinion, Carla, I think it will be more dramatic if Shayla caught them together
Yes, me
instead
too.
of Talia or Honeypot or King or anybody else tell her. It
Yeah,
would be nice for her to see with her
see
own
it.
eyes.
Right. She got to see it with her own eyes.
Talia
Morning, dear
or
Sherman. Welcome in. How you
Good
doing?
morning, good morning. I'm sorry.
That's okay,
Okay,
baby girl.
my bigger boss was visiting, so
That's okay. I got the
I
message.
couldn't do anything until she leaves.
Yeah, I know. I
But
understand.
listen, guys, all of this was going to happen.
Mhm.
Dave has to. This is Dave's way of saying because Amber was asking questions this morning, and I don't think Dave wanted to answer some of those questions.
Mhm.
Amber was asking about him and Melissa sleeping in the bed. Amber was asking, do you feel the same way? Who else do you feel the same way about? And he was just saying, you're here. Let's live in the present. Let's not
Mhm.
visit the past. So I think what is going to happen right now is they're getting ready for Dave to find out about Amber and Wayne cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you know Shayla is a very vindictive person. Shayla know Amber is happy right now. And if
Mm-hmm.
Shayla finds out about Iman and Delicia, she's not going to let Amber continue to be happy. So she's going to find every way possible to get Amber all mixed up in whatever she has going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what they're getting ready to reveal. And that's why maybe it's going to be good that she's not living in Dave's house. And the next thing is I think Dave is going to go to LA and Dave does not want Amber in any more of his business.
Plot twist, guys. Plot twist.
So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will see. We will definitely see. All right. So let me. Oh wait there. This person says, Tina says, I'm happy Amber is getting her place, so doesn't have to go back to Anthony's mansion. Eklund says, Aunt Charmaine drop off at the stage again. Charmaine not there. She will come back up. I'm happy Amber is getting her. Okay. Eklund says, after the deal is done and closed, he can't tell her, but not before. Okay, sounds good. But Eklund, do you think this question is for you and everybody else in the chat? Do you think Amber will appreciate Dave buying her the place because she didn't want him to buy her a car? So will she accept this gift? Will Amber accept the house? I think I should poll that, right? Let's see. Will Amber accept the house? Hi there, Charmaine, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. But people are saying this is a new beginning for Dave and Amber. I don't think it's a new beginning for Dave and Amber. And maybe what Dave is going to tell Amber that uh this is the money he's going to be spending, I think is going to come from this six-figure deal
Mm-hmm.
that Amber closed. And maybe that's the guys he's going to use. He's going to use that. Remember what your mom told you that you need your own, and I'm
He
just
wasn't
looking
there,
out for
so you
you.
would know that.
Trust me, we are just going to assume. A lot of people assume
Okay,
things
all
that they
right.
don't know about. And
Okay.
he might just say, you know what, this will be easier for you and your girls to meet because of what happened the last time, and you need somewhere for yourself where you
Mm-hmm.
can meet with your girls and don't
Mm-hmm.
bring them into my, because looking at what happened, I don't want that to happen again. So this is yours. This is going to be yours. And this is from the deal we close. I mean, this is going to be a gift. Your husband won't be able to even touch it. If you buy
Yeah,
something for
because it's a
yourself,
gift. Yeah,
your
that's what I
husband
put
will
in
be
the chat.
able to do
Of course.
whatever. But this is a gift that your husband can't touch. So
Yeah.
he's going to come with all of that. So
Mm-hmm.
if he does that, Amber will accept it. Amber will
Okay, if it's
accept
a
it
gift.
because yes, because he's going to present it in a way where she's not going to refuse it. Because Amber
Okay.
is going to say, oh, you're right because of what happened the last time with Shayla and all of them. And it's going to be, at least she can move, if she wants to move her stuff from Anthony, she can move it there. Anthony will, maybe the lawyer will say, find out whatever. And Anthony will find out that the house might be not even in Amber's name. And even if it
Mm-hmm.
is, it's a gift. There's nothing he can do because a gift is a gift. He
Yeah.
can't do anything to a gift. So
Yeah.
maybe that's what they're building it up for. Maybe
Yeah.
Amber, because he said she was talking about apartment. I don't think Amber will want to be in any apartment. Amber likes to be in a house with backyard and all of that. So I think that's what they remember. The Amber just bought a house. So I think that's what they're going to feature in our new house.
Yes, that's what we are
So
saying
yeah,
here.
so
Yeah.
I think that is what is going to boil down where Amber House is featured in this.
Yes, definitely. Hold on there, Sean. Hold that thought. So we're gonna read our comments. So Gigi says, Sharon, I agree. I'm waiting for Amber to go to God in prayer for guidance. Yes, I am too. And then King going to see Iman. Oh dear, but that's tomorrow. King is supposed to be in town. They don't want the mess in his house. Exactly, Sanita. Why King? It would be nice, Stephanie, if Steffi Mac, welcome in, if Shayla. What do you think, Charmaine? Wouldn't it be more dramatic if Shayla caught Iman and Delicia together? I want that.
Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. Give me a
But
minute.
let's
I
see
have
what
to.
the writer does.
I'm going. Give me a minute. I soon come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. My virus thing, come on. All right, I think One Journey is here. I'm not sure. I think I saw her. She's in here. Welcome in One Journey. Twyla, welcome in. Turning Point podcast with E. Welcome in. How are you doing? That means Anthony Real House as well as Sheila Real House too. MK says that means the Anthony Real House as well as Sheila. Okay, so they're going to show Anthony New House. And then, okay, so I'm just going down the screen here. Okay, I thought I saw someone. All right, please hit the like button, everyone. Thank you guys for all you guys help for hitting the like button. I do know all I know. I don't know how much we're at with the likes, but whatever it is, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Let's go on. And Tina, let me see. Charmaine, best decision ever. Eklund is saying to Charmaine. And then Gigi said, Amber make suggested that they've put the house in her name. We know Amber can't really get anything without consequence in the skitland. Exactly, Gigi. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, she will just take the 25% from Anthony Lawyer and just say that's it. Because if they're going to go the separate way, just let it go be. And then, oh, but to all they're so messy, we know that they're not going to go that way. You know that they always love to give Amber some consequences. Wayne and Amber is no factor. All right. So what time it is? Okay, I'm coming down. I want to see what you guys are saying in real time. Here we go, Tina. Hi dear Nicole, how are you doing? Will no matter. Okay. Leticia says, I don't think Sheila and Iman before the podcast. You don't think she's gonna get her karma yet? All right. Okay, that's what Leticia is bursting our bubbles. But it would have been nice if you know what, Leticia, I think you're onto something because if normally when they're gonna do something, it go in sequence, right? The first skit drop, then another skit, then another skit. So we know says that's gonna happen. But see if they're trying to throw us off. Let's see. All right. Twyla says, I don't blame Dave. Get the negative energy out of there. Exactly. I don't blame him either. It's a fantastic idea that Amber has some place for herself. Carla, Dave is not going to care about Wayne. That was part of her past. I hope so, Carla. I really hope so. But to all, Amber bring it up before. Let's see if because she told him, and I remember that was a nugget. I'm not that squeaky clean. Remember, says she have some skeleton there too. And Dave isn't better than Amber either because they're both PK kids and you know they all have issue. But eventually when they go to God, that would be awesome. Actually, I hope that Amber accept the house that they will purchase for her. Yes, I think she will accept it. Actually, you're absolutely right there. I called it, Eklund says, and yes, she don't want to be homeless. Yes, Eklund, you did call it, so we give you a run of applause. And yes, she don't want to be homeless. And the new skit drop. What skit drop, Eklund? I still love you.
Okay, I am back.
Okay, what new skit drop, Lee?
When
And
Dave told asked Amber why she asked about the woman, and he told Amber that yes, he has a lot of women up in the house, and how does she feel? But Dave is saying to Amber that I'm going to swap out all the furniture in the house, all the furniture in the bedroom. And Amber is saying, isn't that going to be a lot of money? And Dave said, at least I have a reason to spend a lot of money. But Dave is smart. Dave is smart. You know what
yes.
Dave did now?
Mm,
Dave is going to come back and say, Amber, I think it would be better if you have your own house. Because
mm,
thinking about all of that, yes, it's going to be too much money and whatever. So Dave is testing Amber right now to see exactly
okay.
where she is at. He's testing her temperature. But at the end
Okay.
of the day, I think he's not going to swap out anything in his house. He's going to just buy her that new house because
Yes.
he talked to the realtor already and
Yeah,
she's
so we're
supposed to
gonna
be
see
looking
our
for
house
something.
feature.
So he was just testing the temperature and Amber said the right thing. Isn't that going to be too expensive? And he said, well, at least I'll have a reason to spend a lot of money. This is where he's going to get
So
very,
he's not
very,
joking
very
about her
smart.
then, Charmaine.
Huh?
He's not joking about her. He really cares about her.
He really listen. Anthony really cares about her too. We are making
Yeah,
it
they
look like
both. So she
Anthony
have
never
two
care
men
about
that
her.
actually cares about her.
You're all making it look like Anthony never caars about her.
I know
Anthony
that
did
Anthony
care
loves his
about
wife.
her, and
He
I
doesn't
told you
want this
already that
divorce.
what Amber did, the hurt she did, and everybody is going to come at me, and this is my opinion, and I'll say it, my opinion. Amber did something that was almost unforgettable and
Mm-hmm.
unforgivable when she was waking up out of a bed to go marry somebody else. I bet that was
Yeah.
not her intended husband. Trust me, some men would not forgive her for that. And I think the only reason why Anthony actually forgive her because he was doing something unforgivable and unforgettable as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why Anthony actually say, okay. Because Dalen keep reminding him. Remember Dalen keep reminding him you're doing the same thing. You're behaving false. So why are you blaming Amber? And that might be, I think, was the only thing. But he's not measuring himself with Amber because he was looking at Amber like she was the queen. And now
Mm-hmm.
she had fallen so low. You understand what is going
Mm-hmm.
on? And a lot of people is saying, oh, but he was this. Yeah, but he was not measuring her like that. He was doing he did not want no Shayla at the time when he whatever. He was looking at Amber as his queen. And we cannot even begin to understand what that means to a man where you have this person on a pedestal, looking at this person like she's your queen, that this person can do no wrong. And to
Mm-hmm.
hear that this person was so foul, come
Mm-hmm.
on. This would crush anybody's heart, anybody's spirit, anybody's mind. And that's what it did to Anthony. And I don't think he has recovered yet
No, he hasn't.
from that. He has not
Mm-hmm.
recovered because if he did, you'd not be talking about Wayne up until this day.
Yeah.
He has not. And regardless of what people want to say, Anthony said something to Amber a while ago where he said, you make me into the monster
Monster
that
that
I
I am.
am.
Yeah, he
And
did
now
say
you
that.
want to leave the monster. And he's not wrong. He's correct. Because Anthony was not like that until after the whole Amber and Wayne, he found out about the whole Amber and Wayne thing. So we want to say Dave is such a good, it's all right. We'll see. Because Evelyn mom said that, remember, Dave is a player. He had so many women. And
Mm-hmm.
Dave told Amber that I have a lot of women. I have women all over the world. I've
He
been
was
with pretty
honest.
women all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you think? Everybody is saying Anthony does not change. This is the narrative that everybody's running with Sharon.
Okay.
Everybody's saying Anthony has not changed, but
Mm-hmm.
everybody think that Dave changed. Why everybody think that this Davis has changed so much from having all these women all over the world? He's a player, but right now, yes, he's changed.
Mm.
But
Amber
Anthony
said
will
she know that
always,
he's a single bachelor before she met him, so she understand.
yeah. But guess me what? That does not mean he's changed. It just that
Mm-hmm.
mean it's Amber's time now. That's all that might mean. That no, it's Amber's time, and yes, he might have feelings for her, but who say one day Amber don't do something that he looked at her like Anthony's looking at her? Who say if he
Yeah.
find out that Amber was cheating up
So
until
the
the day
new
of her
skit,
wedding?
that's the
He is
link. Who don't have it, you can look at it.
who said that if Amber he found out that Amber cheated up until the day of her wedding, he's
Well,
still
Carla
going to
said
look
he's
at
not gonna
her.
feel that way.
He's going to look at her the same way. Remember the first thing when Amber, remember the conversation he had with Amber. When Amber asked him, what are you looking for in a wife? And
Mm-hmm.
he said, loyalty, faithfulness, trust.
Faithfulness.
Those are the things he was saying. How is Amber loyal? Amber was not loyal to Anthony when she was sleeping with Wayne. She was not faithful to Anthony when she was sleeping with Wayne. And although everybody is going to say that was in the past, yes, it was in the past,
Yeah, that's what I
but it
said.
also speaks to her character. It
Mm-hmm.
also speaks to her character. And yes, we know she did not do anything after when she got married to Anthony until now. But if you think about it, if Dave is going to look and say, oh, but this is something that she does, who is to say that if we are getting married, she's not going to leave me? You remember what Anthony said to him? Who remember what Anthony said to Dave? She do what would you do when she breaks your heart, when she finds somebody else?
That was a
Remember what
nugget.
Anthony said to do you remember what Anthony said to Dave? What
Mm-hmm.
will you do when she find a man richer than you
Then you and break
and
your
break
heart.
your heart? How are you going to feel? So all of that, Dave might come back and think about all that Anthony said.
I
Because
like
yes,
that. I like that. This, Charmin, what
yes,
you're saying.
Anthony did ask Dave,
Well
how are
said.
you going to feel if she find a man richer than you and break your
Break
heart?
your heart. Yeah.
Because that's what she did to Anthony. She find Dave and she break his heart, break his heart
Yeah. It's
again.
true. But people
So a lot
don't
of people
realize
is
that
saying that,
they're just
yeah, people think
because
Dave.
the hatred for Anthony, they're not really thinking clearly.
Yeah, but everybody, and what I'm trying to say, I'm not blaming Amber for anything
Now I'm not
because
blaming
I'm on
her
the
either.
fence. But I'm just saying, people saying Dave changed. Dave was sleeping with Melissa when he has all those girls. Dave was sleeping with Melissa for 10 years.
Yeah.
And he was seeing other girls. So what make Dave the change agent all of a sudden? Because what? He's
Yeah.
now sleeping with Amber? Who said Dave has changed or is just a new flavor? We don't know. Yeah, he might, because a player is always a player and a player is going to
Yeah.
come off as genuine. A
But it
player will
looks like he's
always
not
appears
playing
to be
anymore,
genuine.
Sean.
We don't know, but yet we
Mm-hmm.
think Anthony has not changed.
I'm
Everybody said,
Manila.
yeah, but everybody is saying Anthony has not changed. Who are
Mm-hmm.
we to judge? Because we are judging Anthony and we are also judging Dave. Because we are
Mm-hmm.
judging Dave's character that he has changed, and we still don't know if Dave has changed. We don't know if this is just his new flavor. For how long Dave and Amber are talking, because he set eyes on Amber the minute he saw
Yeah,
her,
both of
and
them.
he would do everything to get this married woman.
Yeah.
What kind of man does that? What kind of man does that? Based on the song he pen or he whatever generate, he's saying that the minute I saw you, and he did not stop until he get her in his bed. Who does
Exactly.
that? So you're happy about all of that? That Dave Amber was like a prey and he was a hunter. And
Mm-hmm.
Amber play right into his hands because
Yeah.
Amber started telling him everything about what Anthony's not doing. And guess me what? He started to do everything Anthony was not doing. And that is what a player does. That is how a player moves. He was playing chess while Amber was playing checkers.
Good idea.
He
Okay.
was always playing chess. He was one move ahead of Amber. So let's see
Mm.
how this play out now that he wants her because he asking about a house for her. What is that
Mm-hmm.
saying?
All right.
What
Let
is
me
that
take some
saying?
comment. Yeah, let me take some comment, Sean. Thank you for that. Well said. And I have great. I have wanted Amber to showcase her real business into the skit. Okay, and then Nancy said, King going to meet Iman. King will tell Shayla. All right. So we saw the new skit. I show you guys. I think I'll give you guys the link in the chat so you guys can take a look at it. We can explain. We can review it together. And this is Amber and Dave, right? So she's happy they're discussing and they're dressed, looking, they're matching. So that is really nice there. So let's hear Rhonda Phillips says, so Dave will be purchasing all new furniture for the current house. Not sure what Dave is doing, Rhonda says. So Charmaine says maybe he's just saying he's gonna purchase new furniture for his house, but it's actually for Amber's new place. I think that's what Charmaine is telling us. I Marvis says Sharon, he say he
I
wants to
think that's what
spend
he's planning on
some money
doing.
on her. Okay, dear Marvis. So you hear what Marvis says, Sharon, that he wants to spend some money on her. And then Steffi Max says Shayla is not too high and thinks she is the best thing on skit and skitland. Okay, Steffi Max, thank you for that. Dee says I think Amber should get her own house because it does not work if it
And
does
that's what
not.
Dave is doing. Dave is doing it under the guise of he's going to do
Yeah,
furniture for his own house. All that Dave is doing at the end of the day, he's going to present Amber with that. He's going to say, you
exactly.
know
Let
what?
me get some more comment after you finish.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going to
Mm-hmm.
just after he does all of that, maybe what he's going to do is going to get Amber to even choose the furniture. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
he's going to even get Amber to choose the furniture, and then at the end of the day, he said to her, it's a surprise. I have a surprise for you. This is your new house, and this is the furniture that you choose." He's not going to tell her here and now. He just want to maybe surprise her because once he said new furniture, what he's actually
Mm-hmm.
going to do, maybe tell her to choose them. You choose the furniture, which is going to go into her house because he start looking a house for her. He talked to his realtor already. Why would he call his realtor if he was not serious about getting another place? He's getting another
Okay.
place. And why he told Amber, let's get new furniture for this house, because he's going to get new furniture for Amber's house. But he wants her to choose them. And
Yeah.
that is what exactly he's going to do. And at the end of the day, he's going to just present it to her fully furnished.
Yeah.
Give her keys and
Yeah, that
everything.
is true. All right. So thank you,
And this is
Sean.
when Amber is going to wonder why he's doing this. And the
Mm-hmm.
trust issue is going to surface all over again.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what I hope. Let's see if Charmaine prediction come true. All right. Well said,
I it
Sean.
didn't I tell you that David it's a trust issue between it's going to be a
Yes.
trust issue and it
Yeah, you
started
told me
already?
that. Yeah.
Okay,
Now we see
so
that. Yes. We
okay.
both noticed that. All right. So Twyla says David's doing everything that Anthony wouldn't and more. Now he wants to switch out all his furniture out of his house to make her feel better. And it's not it's gonna be for the new house, Twyla. And he's doing what Anthony was doing because Amber told him what Anthony was
Anthony
doing.
was
You guys
not
have to
doing.
remember that part. You can't just skip over that part.
And
Amber
of
gave
course,
and Dave the playbook to Anthony. Dave is doing exactly what Anthony is not doing. Come on, guys. Be smart.
everything that Dave is doing is what Anthony was never doing.
Exactly,
And
because Amber
everybody is
told
feel
him what
like Dave
Anthony
is
not
just this
doing. She
great
always tell
person.
him, and we
Dave is a
see that.
player. Dave is a player.
And he's
And people
strategic
think that,
too.
please, Dave is a player, guys. Uh, be- Dave is a player and everybody believe him. So, oh, Dave can do no wrong. Dave is this. Because Amber told Dave exactly what Anthony wasn't doing. Anthony was not having her back. Anthony was not standing up for her. Anthony was not doing this. Anthony was, but what Amber did not tell Dave was why Anthony stopped doing all of those. Why Anthony stopped looking at her like she's the queen. Amber did
Yeah.
not tell Dave that all of that.
Let
Amber
me
only
pull
telling
that.
Dave everything
Let's
for her
see
to look
if
good.
the audience, let's see how the audience vote this one. Um, how am I gonna put it? Do you think Dave will look at Amber
You
in?
guys think Amber has Dave where she wants him. Amber has no Dave where she wants him. Because Dave is a player and Dave is going to always be a player. Melissa know everything about Dave that Amber does not. Melissa is the one who knows all of this, all of Dave's secret. Has Dave told Amber that he's going to be working with his ex in LA? No, not yet. He might, but he has not told her anything about that yet. He has not told Amber anything about his past, about the crazy woman out in Arizona. He has not told her anything. And everybody's still seeing Dave as this shiny prince. But sometime, and what's her name? Terry Johnson mother would say they're wooden nickels. They're
Mm-hmm.
not real. Wooden nickels. Or no, wooden pennies. Sorry, they're wooden pennies, not real. They look real, but they are not real. And some of the time, it's just the illusion. Like you're walking in the desert and you're so thirsty, you swear there's a mirage where there is palm trees and water and everything. And when you get up to it, you realize it was just an illusion. And maybe that's what Dave is to Amber. It's just a mirage. He's showing all the good things, but when you get all the way into it, you realize that it was not real. It was just an illusion. I'm on the fence, and this is my opinion.
And then I will pull the other one if we will think there. All right. So thank you for your opinion, Charmaine. Well said there. And let me come down here. Okay, let me see what Nancy says. Anthony is a cheater, but all you do is blame Amber over and over. What about Anthony
Amber
cheating?
is
Who
a
is she
cheater
asking?
too. Amber, if we are going to talk about Anthony cheating, we have to also talk
We
about
have to
Amber
call a
cheating.
spade a spade. They
We have
both
to call
cheat.
a spade a spade.
They
Amber is
both
not
have
no
two
shiny
cheating.
toy.
Wade, Dave, Shayla, Denisha. What's your Denisha? Yeah, Denisha. So
Amber
they're
is a
both
cheater
even
as
now.
well. Wayne, she
Charmaine, Dave
cheated with
also
Wayne.
said no cheating. That's why Amber didn't tell Dave about Wade. That's what Leticia said. So you guys are going to be mad at Leticia too because she's not accepting that. Dave
Yeah.
better remember that he will be in the same predicament. All right, thank you very much, dear Goddess. And then Terence says Amber need to heal. Definitely, she needs to heal. Um, Juanita says he may not do Dave like she did Anthony. It's just said people change. Yes. So if she changed, darling, why would she start an affair before she end? Okay, so Juanita. Okay, Juanita. Let me see. Sanita, Nancy, Eklin. You guys know yourself. Tina Young and whoever, Carla. So now tell me, be honest with yourself. Amber didn't tell Dave about Wayne. And you guys are saying that he will not care because that's the past, right? But be honest with yourself. Did Amber ever tell Dave why Anthony changed from being the good husband that he was? She only tell him that Anthony cheated, just like a one-side story. She didn't tell. Mama always teach when I was growing up. Always tell the full story. Don't tell what the other person do alone. Tell what you did also. And I taught my children that also. So if I'm gonna complain on somebody, I'm gonna tell them what I did and what the other person did. I will not deviate. You have to be truthful if you're going to do that. So now, my question to you guys, and be honest, and put it in the chat. Did Amber tell Dave why Anthony changed? Or did she only tell part of the truth? Did Amber tell Dave, I cheated on my husband right up to the day of the wedding? Did she tell him? To our acknowledgement, she had not done that. She only said, I am not squeaky clean. I did my wrong too. But she didn't tell him that she is the first one who started it and still got through with the marriage. Right? So if you guys are going to keep on bringing up Anthony past over and over, why not bring up Amber's past? I'm being serious now, guys. Be fair. I know other channel, you guys love there and say, oh, I love it over here. Because they're bashing Anthony over and over. Yes, we're calling a spade right now on this channel and Sharon review. Anthony did his dirt. Amber did her dirt too. Amber did not tell Dave what she did. And Charmaine is right. Amber only tell part true. Or did Amber tell part true? That's what we're going to poll today. We're going to poll that. And I want you guys to be 100% honest. Did Amber told Dave part true?
Of course, she did. She told Dave part truth. She didn't tell Dave everything. When she was saying, I
And
know
you
I
guys
did
have to
my
be fair.
dirt, she said to
Fair
him,
is
I
fair. You
know
can't
I did
always
my
come on
dirt.
here and attacking us and says, oh, we are just one-sided and we want this and we only bashing Amber. Amber, what about what that poor man got you
Yeah,
to?
but
How would you feel
and
if
you
you
see,
find out, say your husband sleep with somebody right up to the day of the wedding and come marry you? How you'd feel? Let's be fair now. Part true.
Sharon,
Yeah.
people are saying, oh, people change. Oh,
So did Amber? Okay,
he
so did
may
Amber
not
change?
do
No.
Dave like she did Anthony. You just said people change. Yes, people change, but
So did
everybody's
Amber
saying
change?
Anthony.
No, Amber
Yeah,
did
but
not change. She went right into a full blown relationship with Dave before she even get a divorce from Anthony. Come on, people, be fair, be
yeah,
honest
but
with yourself.
But
Would you have
Amber
done
changed,
that
but
in real life?
Anthony has not
Let's be, we
changed.
are all adults here, be fair.
Yeah,
Yolanda,
Dave.
Yolanda says we are not attacking Anthony. We are just happy for Amber. But people are still saying what Anthony doing. People are saying Anthony is a monster. We are just speaking on what Anthony is doing. We are not speaking of what we are happy that Amber is happy. But what in what? She's still happy in sin. What Dave is doing right now for is a good thing. She needs to either cut off that relationship, I mean the sexual part of their relationship, until the ink is dry. Let's call a spade a spade.
Dave
Amber
mom
has
said
not
he's a
learned.
robber and a
Amber
thief.
has not learned. Amber is still doing the same thing she did with Anthony. She went into a relationship, married her husband, come out of another man bed. And you guys are happy with that. So anytime we mention that, Amber changed. But if we're gonna talk about, you guys always mention Anthony. I know we, no matter how we are giving Amber her flowers or we are saying she is wrong. You guys, a lot of you guys, I'm not
What
gonna
was
say
the
all of
last
you
two
guys,
thing you
a
did?
lot of you guys are saying, Amber,
Okay, I'm not going to even do it on this.
what you say, Charmaine?
I'm sorry, baby. No,
What you
I'm
say?
just saying, I'm not going to even say what I was going to say because I realize that these people live and will give their life up for Amber. It doesn't matter what anybody say. And this is like Jim, this guy in, where was it? Guyana or one of those small island, Jim Brown. He gave them the, whatever Brown it was, I don't remember his name. He gave them Kool-Aid
Okay,
to drink
Samantha,
and
the
they know.
link is in the chat.
Yeah, he gave them Kool-Aid to drink. They know it was poison, but guess what? They believed everything he's saying. That there
So,
is a
okay,
second, there is
Stephima,
a resurrection, and they drank it. So this is how these people go blindly into the night with
hold on,
Amber.
here's
They
what
don't
Stephima
care.
saying. So Anthony didn't break Amber's heart. So didn't Amber break Anthony's heart too?
First,
Who
first,
break who break whose heart first? So we have
first.
to call a spade a spade. Sanita, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat for you. Said to send the link. I send you the link. I need to hear what you have to say. So I am not saying said they didn't break each other heart. It's you have to like say it was just one sided. You know what I mean? And it's not one sided. They both do each other the same thing. They are both cheating. They are both lying. Didn't Anthony, when Anthony asked her, although Wayne told him that Amber was cheating, Anthony did not believe that. Anthony asked her and she says, I am not like you and your baby mother cheating. I am not like you. Didn't Amber says that? Are we not watching the same skit as you guys?
She
Be real.
lied until she couldn't lie anymore. She
Exactly.
lied
He had to caught her
about
with his
Dave
two
until
eyes.
she was caught. See you tomorrow. Bye, honey.
Okay, so Money Law says people are celebrating Dave buying her a home. That's a great gesture. Yes, it is a great gesture. I totally agree with that. All right. Thank you, dear Sanita. So Sanita is joining us. One moment, Sanita. And but Dave truly wants her and he her negative energy out of his place. Exactly. Well said, dear Money Law.
Sharon, give me
Okay.
1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Sharon,
Okay, Sanita.
Yolanda.
Yes. Hi,
Sharon,
Sanita.
Yolanda,
morning, morning,
give me 1 minute,
everybody.
Sanat. Like, give me 1 minute. Yolanda said, not true, Charmaine. It's our opinion. Respect our opinion like we respect your opinion. And I always said that I respect you, everybody' opinion.
Yes, we do.
But what I don't like
Mm-hmm.
is that when people are coming and saying, it's like Amber is the Holy Grail. And we have to call a spade a spade. Amber has done her dirt. And everybody know that Amber has done her dirt. But everybody's seeing all of Anthony's dirt. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody's calling out all of Anthony's dirt. And yet nobody wants to call out
Call
Amber
out
dirt.
Amber, sir.
And
That's what
all
we're
I'm saying,
saying.
we need to call a spade a spade.
Yeah, we need to call a spade a spade.
I'm not saying it's not your opinion. Of course, it's your
Of course,
opinion.
it's
And
your
it's also
opinion.
my opinion. And I respect your opinion. But if we are
Yes.
going to be calling a spade,
Let's
we
be
need
real.
to acknowledge that there are dirt on both
Both
sides.
sides. Yeah.
It's not like there is
One
dirt on
sided,
one
not one
side and
sided.
there's not dirt on both sides. there are dirt on both sides. It's just that some people will accept some dirt and
Mm-hmm.
some people will not accept the other dirt. And
Exactly.
that's why I tell you guys, I'm sitting on this fence because I'm not going to be saying Amber is as white as snow and
Mm-mm.
Anthony is as dirty as the scarlet letter. No, I'm not going to do that. They are both sinning, and there is no sin bigger than any sin. So they are both in the same
Exactly.
category.
It's true. Okay, Sanata, your turn.
Sharon and Sham, you know we love you, no, don't.
I'm not think you
Yes, we
love
love
me.
you too.
Yeah, but listen now. We now say Anthony and Amber, the two of them wrong for what them are do. The two of them are cheater, yes.
Yes.
But when we have to say no,
Mm-hmm.
and Amber did her dirt before they married, right up until that day, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony married her. She man Shayla start do them thing. How many time Anthony sleep with Shayla and before he find out about Amber and Wayne? When Anthony
Two
feel
time. Two time.
alright, two time. Then Anthony never know say in himself say for the first time he talk me through am because Amber best friend. Anthony
Exactly.
feel guilty. Anthony feel guilty. So and tell Shayla say listen, this has to stop because me love
Mm-hmm.
my wife or whatever. Then Shayla tell Anthony that yes, your wife is whatever and she's not other because she has sleeping with up until your wedding day. So
Mm-hmm.
oh me man or Shayla and Amber are best friends. Anthony and Wayne a business partner. So
Mm-hmm.
what Wayne and Amber did make Anthony into this monster. In a feel to say at the same go see Shayla and Anthony.
And
That
and
is
and and
Sam.
Sanata,
That's
Sanata
what we're
or
saying.
Santa. Listen, I'm not
How you
saying
pronounce your name,
what
Sanata?
I'm saying. Santa,
San
Santa. What I'm saying,
Santia.
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 There's no
Okay. Thank you.
I see Santa. Sorry. What I'm
Santia.
saying, and I agree with what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm saying that Shayla and Anthony did what they did because Shayla got Anthony when he was intoxicated, regardless of what everybody else is said. We all watched that same skit. Anthony was
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
intoxicated. He went
yes,
back. He went back,
yes,
and
yes,
That is on him.
like Eve, where the serpent was tempted, gave Eve the apple to go tempt Adam.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Sheila did.
yes.
We all sin and come short
Mm-hmm.
of the glory of God.
True.
That is it. So that
So
not
we are saying, yes, and we are calling a spade a spade. What I'm saying, everybody is looking at Amber and saying, this is in the past. This was before you were married. She did sin. She did sin. Anthony did sin. It doesn't matter at what point in their life. They did the same thing. Now
that
they're
is
sinning
it.
again. But no, but everybody want to wash Amber's sin away because it was before the marriage. God is, when you sin, you sin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, from your sin
Because
is
she
just
was
the same sin.
fornicating. Her sin was fornication. It was not adultery. It was fornication because we all
Mm-hmm.
sin. And God look at that as a sin. What she and Wayne was doing, it was not adultery because she was not married, but she was fornicating. Just like us, we do it. We do that. So they sin. And people overlook that because they're saying,
Mm-hmm.
oh, she did not commit adultery because she was not married. Yeah, but she was doing another kind of sin.
And
And
the
she,
next thing, Sharon, the next thing, Dave, no Amber don't know much about Dave past. Dave don't know much about Amber past. Me
Mm-hmm.
not see the reason why Amber I go sit down and tell Dave all about the baggage what happened in the past and Dave don't tell her. It's not like say Dave have a clean slate, Amber have a clean slate. Dave did that there with Melissa, and Melissa was there, Melissa an assistant. Dave did that do business with Melissa senior way because she was his assistant, and I'm ex. No, him I go do business with him other ex. So what problem Dave would have when him find out say Amber I do business with him ex? That part they make ya
that is
farman.
not the point. No, no, Sanita or Santia. That's sorry, I have to mess up your name, but the
No,
problem is
do
not
it,
that.
Charmian. That's all right. That's all right,
The
Charmian.
problem is not what if Amber. It's the fact. And remember, What I'm
Wrong is
saying,
wrong.
when Dave asked Amber, Dave and
I'm
Amber
not
went
pushing the
through this,
narrative, Eklund.
where Dave said to Dave's Amber asked Dave,
Anthony not change is the
what are you
same.
looking for in a wife? What did Dave say to Amber? Loyalty, faithfulness,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
trust. What
Yes.
did Amber do? Amber told Dave when all Amber said to Dave, oh, I don't even when she was talking about Sheila, because Dave asked her about Sheila, remember? Dave asked
Yeah.
her what happened and she was telling Dave everything and she said, I also did my dirt.
Yeah, that's what
She
Yes.
she
did not
said.
And to tell
elaborate on
them
what
and to
dirt,
tell them that is for next day.
and that will be for another day.
But she never
Did
did
she
tell
go
him.
back and tell Dave for another day? No, we did not see that skit where she
No, we
went
never
back.
see that.
Exactly. So we are assuming, and we have to assume she
Yes.
never told Dave about her and
No,
Wayne
he never told,
sleeping
she
up.
never
So
tell Dave
all
about
right. So
that.
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
They're both
question.
wrong.
You love
That's
this
why they need
woman.
to
You
divorce.
love
They're
this
both wrong.
woman. You love this woman who is married. You pray upon this woman who is married because they pray upon Amber, and you're looking at her like this is the only thing she has done because I pray upon her and I got her to sleep with me. So this is her only sin, or this is her only fault. You still putting her on that pedestal that Anthony had her on before. He found out that this woman was sleeping with her husband to be
Mm-hmm.
business partner until the morning. She slept with him until the morning. You say, I do. Tell me if something in you would not say, oh my God, really? I did not expect that of you. Tell me if it would be Unky Dory all going forward. If you find out that about somebody you are actually putting on a pedestal, how would you go forward knowing that they did that and now she's sleeping, but still married to this man? She is asking for a divorce, yes, but you find out something like that. You're going to weigh and say, can I trust her? Can I trust her to be, has she changed? Because her
Mm-hmm.
behavior characters that show that she has changed. Because boom, she's sleeping with me and she did not even get her divorce yet. Yes, she
But
asked for the divorce, but I'm asking, what kind of trust are you going to say? Oh, she has changed, so I can trust her. In the back of your mind, you're thinking, I wonder if she'll do the same thing to me. You remember
mm-hmm.
what Anthony said to him standing there? Said, how would you feel if she finds somebody else who's richer than you and she break your heart? That might come back to Dave's mind
Yeah.
because that's what Amber did. She found somebody who's richer than Anthony and she left.
Because she told Sheila that she can find another rich man and Sheila is a bad
Exactly.
leader.
So
So Sanata,
we
we
don't
are not
know if
saying everybody opinion is important on here. I
Yes.
always tell you guys to voice it, but when I am voicing my
But as
opinion,
at the point
I
at the
get
end of
the
the
fact
day,
because my opinion is Amber and Anthony, they have to write it this way. If they're gonna have God is a plan to trust the process, they both have to be at the same level. Amber cheated, Anthony cheated. That's the only
they
way
both
they
cheated
can be
and they
together.
both wrong.
Wait, not
and that's
Sanita.
what we are
Maybe
saying.
they're not gonna be together, but they have to make it balanced so that way in the future they can have a power of forgiveness. They can do that. They can have what else we saying? They're gonna have restitution, right? When they go to God and they says, you know what, we both sin because Anthony sinned twice now in the marriage. Amber only sinned once. Haven't I said that to you guys before? All what you guys are saying, I would have feel better if Amber had not cheated with Dave. She could have waited until she signed that paper. Because right now, Amber is ready for the glow up. But as you see, every time Amber get a foot up, they put her 10 step backwards, right? So let's see what they're gonna do next. Her store is gonna open soon. Her closet is getting ready to be revealed. Her home is ready to be revealed because Dave is buying her a home. And of course, I know that if that's the gift, it cannot go in the divorce proceeding, to my knowledge. You guys have to let me know on that. So we are not saying Amber hasn't sinned. And we're not saying Anthony hasn't sinned. But when you guys are there, Amber, 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 and Amber changed, but nobody says Anthony changed. We haven't seen any change in Anthony yet. Anthony still did wrong. But your baby like says it's only Anthony did wrong. And that's not fair. That's the only thing I'm saying here. We're calling a spade a spade. They're both lying. They're both cheaters at the end of the day. And God will
Well,
not.
at the end of the day, Sharon, we don't know when at the closet, so we can't blame Amber alone for even
No,
if we get to understand what Amber got through, what Amber did from the first and the
that's what
beginning
you
and the
guys are
end.
doing in the
We
chat.
all have the two sides, so we just have to just watch and see what go happen now.
Exactly.
What go come out now.
Sanita,
yeah, we agree with you
Sanita,
now.
what
It's
I'm
not that we
saying
not
is
agree
this.
with you. We agree with all
We
that you're
agree
saying,
with
but
you.
I'm saying
But you guys
if
have to
you
be fair.
if you
You
go to
guys can't just say
FP,
every time,
if
eight
you
and to
go
the eight and to the like say, oh, go
exactly
Anthony
Well,
one
that's
kill. They're both
for me,
still.
Sharon, from the skit start, I don't like Anthony. So me not why I go right, wrong, how me not go like him.
Well, like, my sister don't like him either. I'm being
so
honest
you
I
with you.
see,
don't like Anthony from
and that is
morning.
the thing, and
A
that is
lot
the
of
thing.
people don't like him because of
Because
that.
and that is the thing, a lot of people don't like Anthony, and because they don't like Anthony, their views towards him is skewed. They skewed their
They're
views
biased.
towards him.
And then Detroit
And
and East says, I
they
am biased
always
when I'm
tell you
calling both of them out.
there are three sides to the story. My
Yeah.
mother always said, listen, three sides
Thank
to a
you,
story.
Chance.
Your side, my side, and then there's the truth. Because you're not telling everything, he's not telling everything,
Yeah.
and nobody's telling the whole story. So
That
there's
is it.
also
So
the truth.
that are the thing. And that this are gonna be Amber and Dave don't fall. This are gonna be them don't fall. Them
Mm-hmm.
now throw everything on the table. Them a come out and them a talk to each other and them a left off. Majority were left in the past. They now come out fully with everything. So this are gonna be them don't fall.
All right. Thank you, dear Sanita. I like that. Thank you, Charmaine. Look at this comment on the screen, Sanata. Money Law says, let's talk about the intention here. Okay, so we are going to debate. So we are debating because this get spark conversation, right? So Money Law says, let's talk about the intention here. Amber intentionally slept with Wayne all the way up to the wedding. And then, so that is two questions. One question there. Anthony was drunk when he was with Shayla. Yes, we call a spade on that. And then his third question is, he wasn't looking Shayla away. And he is absolutely right. He was not looking Shayla away. And Money Law is correct. And then his fourth question is, Shayla manipulated him. And he's absolutely right. And he's still a dum-dum in our book. You hear we call him, says, we do not know where Anthony hit him at because them have Angelina in his head manipulated him and Shayla in his head manipulated him. And that is how Anthony end up in the mess that he is in. He never look at Shayla. Remember, oh, she was start dressing. What happened? Okay, let me give you a narrative and be fair, Sanata. I'm happy that you're on here. I always wanted you on here. Okay, so now Amber told Shayla about Anthony fetish. What did Shayla do in front of Anthony cousin and Coco? What did Shayla did? She start cleaning the countertop. And Coco saw that and told Anthony about it. I show you guys the skit on that. And Anthony was looking at it. I said, oh, no, you missed a spot. And he wasn't cheating. I think he was cheating with her then. Because Amber told Shayla what Anthony likes. And this is what the script is showing us. If you're doing something in your bedroom and you have a lover, do not let that person know or your husband, whoever you have, a man or a woman. Do not tell anybody who is close to you what's happening in your bedroom. Because her Anthony fetish to Shayla, her playbook to Shayla. What did Amber did to Dave? Amber told Dave, even the other night, when she wanted Dave to do something to entice Dave for Dave to go back, although she was drunk. What did she do? Anthony never do that with me. She always gave. She also gave Dave the playbook to her. And I've been telling you guys that. But whenever
at this point, Sharon, Amber play Dave, Dave play Amber.
Well said. Well said. So we have to
that's a one. That's a one. If you sit down and watch it, Amber play Dave and Dave play Amber. So at the end, who come out on top?
We'll see. We will see who come out on top. So
that is it.
Continue watch it and enjoy the entertainment that they're giving us and take the lesson that they're learning.
But Sharon, for me, Sharon, For me, I Charmian and Sharon, for me, I tell you the God Almighty truth where God love.
Mm-hmm.
Any of this kid put back Anthony and Amber together, I'm out. Period. Out.
Everybody, listen. I am
But
not
Everybody
no,
said
gonna
that.
no,
stop
Charmian,
watching.
no, Charmian. People, yeah, gonna say everybody said that answer back, but believe me, if you know in myself, I am not watching it back. Not
I am
even
not going
the
to stop
review.
watching because of that.
Not
Because you
even the
know what?
review.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I'm not going to stop watching because I said I was always saying
Me
I
too.
right now I said the other day and I took it back and I'm not afraid to say I took it back. I said
Mm-hmm.
I was never going to watch a skit with Shayla, not Shayla, with Anthony and Denisha or wait, what's her name? Dave and Amber. I said that. I was not
They
going to.
Sheila
But you know
manipulated
what? For me
Anthony.
to understand where they're going, I need to at least watch
They
them.
Sheila manipulated
And I
Anthony.
Well,
watch them. I was
Charmian for
never I
me,
didn't watch a
I am not
skit.
watching it back. Any
I am not
at
watch
any
I've
if that if they not put them back together, I will watch. But once them put Anthony and Amber back together, me done with it. Me done with Country
yeah,
Wayne
but
thing. Me
let me
done,
ask
done,
you a
done.
question. Let me ask you a question.
For what
Go
We are
ahead.
fireplace?
okay. We are okay to watch Anthony and Denisha doing what they're doing, knowing that they're committing adultery. They're
Mm-hmm.
living in this in bed of us in living in sin. We are okay watching them living in sin. We are okay watching Amber and Dave living in sin. And if they put these married couple back together, that they are not living in sin, we don't want to watch it. What are
I
we
don't
saying
want to
about
watch it.
society? What are we
Sure,
saying about
Charmian, me
society?
don't even watch Denisha and Anthony skit. I don't even watch it.
Yeah, but we
I
watch Dave and
cold.
Anthony. We watch Dave
Manipulated.
and Amber. Don't we watch Dave and Amber?
If me mind tell me, me will watch it.
Okay,
But when
and
me
that's
come
what
in
I'm
review, me
saying.
say go on.
That's what I'm saying. We are so focused on these two that they're happy and Dave is this and we are not focusing on that the immorality of what they're doing. And we make sure we are filling our minds with Anthony and Denisha and Dave and Amber. But yet everybody is saying if Anthony and Amber are to get back together, which they're still married, and if they continue being married, living the way the Lord covenant supposed to be, we are done. Oh, the sky is falling. That's what everybody is telling me. That
Mm-hmm.
they'll be done watching the covenant of God being what God ordered instead of we are watching what they're doing now, living in sin and all this immorality that they're going on. We prefer to watch this instead of watching two married people coming back together regardless of what.
Shayla, Anthony and Amber marriage come like Titanic. It can't fix back.
You can't say that. Listen,
It's
listen,
sick.
baby girl,
This
baby
marriage
girl,
sink like Titanic.
baby girl, I have seen worse.
Did
I have
did this
you are Jamaican. You are in Jamaica. I don't know if you're in Jamaica right now, but you're Jamaican.
Anita
And I know you have seen worse marriages. You have witnessed worse.
relationship?
Abusive where the husband is fighting the wife or the wife is fighting the husband and the husband have 10 picnic out a door and the wife a take care of them and him a carry them come pick up them money every Friday evening him come home from work and him sit down and hand out money to all these outside kids and all the wife is doing is sitting
Mm-hmm.
and looking cooking for them cooking for him and what happened they continue to live because
Yeah,
and
because she
that
want that.
okay, so we can
She
say
want
we
that.
can. All
That
right,
is
but
it.
I'm
She
saying,
want
don't
that.
you
She
have you ever
wants to
seen?
be there.
Have you ever witnessed any marriage that is worse than Amber and Anthony? That's what I'm asking.
No,
Oh, really?
because
Well,
everybody,
girlfriend,
every marriage when me witness, when they have problem and start have problem, them just divorce and everybody
no, no,
gone.
no. I've witnessed marriage worst. I want me tell you worse. The man have three outside picnic. The man beat the woman. The man have woman in at the same hotel while I'm having wife in. And right now, the wife and the husband are bestie. Nobody that never even believe said they had gone through all of that.
Well,
Because
she
what
want it
happened?
that way. If
Yeah, but
if
let me
if
tell you
if
what happened.
me not
It's
say
not a matter she
they
yes,
if
she
them
stayed.
Anthony and Amber divorce and them be friend that different, but if them put them back together, I'm out.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they put them back together, I have no I mean, there's nothing I can do if that's what God ordained. Dave mother tell Dave that Dave is a thief and a robber. And
Yes,
Dave
she
mother
did.
tell and Dave mother tell Amber when Amber said, I'm done. And Dave mother said, did God say it was over? Amber said it's over. And did what Dave mother said? Did God say it was over? You're saying it's over, but did God say it was over?
Yeah,
And
that's
that
how
is
nugget the
why
mother
I'm
drop for us.
saying a lot of times we are saying things are over and it's not.
This is a good one.
It's not. God, Dave mother said it. Dave mother said it. Did God say it was over? Dave is a
Yeah,
thief and Dave is a robber. He said that to his son. He said, you are a thief. And you know something else? He told Dave, see? He told Dave that he told Amber, I don't want your husband's spirit to be on Dave. And guess what happened yesterday? You see all that spirit that was in Dave's house? All that
yeah,
bad
Yeah,
energy?
yeah, all of that
That's
energy.
Anthony's
yeah,
spirit. That is part of Anthony's spirit. Because all those people that was in Dave's house was bringing bad energy. And Dave
yeah,
said, I don't want that energy. What is he trying to do now? He's trying to get Amber a house to get rid of her decently. And some people is praising him because, oh, Dave is bossing up and giving Amber a house. No, he said he told them yesterday that their behavior was ghetto.
yeah,
He
ghetto.
said that behavior was
That's
ghetto.
ghetto.
And he
Yeah,
does
he did
not
say
want
that.
that kind of behavior in his house. He does not want that energy in his house. His
Mm-hmm.
house is peaceful. And you know why? This morning, he first thing he got up, he's asking for somebody to find a place for Amber
Mm-hmm.
because he does not want that kind of energy because he knows it's going to continue. Dave knows it's going
Yeah.
to continue. As long as
Yeah,
Amber is
know that
around these
because
people,
Taylor
of
is
course he
there.
knows it's going to continue.
All right. Let pin that for a bit there, Sharon and Stanata. Hold on here. Let me take this comment here. So Goddess says here, but you don't want your past to catch up, or someone tells your past. You should be the one to tell your story. And that's what I was saying. I want Amber to be the one to tell him about Wayne. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I need her to say. She say that I am good. You understand? And then here Money Law said something here. So let me see if I can find it. Money Law said something here at JDK. What are you even talking about? Like I said, Amber never had good intention with Anthony. Anthony went into this with good intention for Amber, and her friends went after him while drunk. All right, so let's see another. Let me just take a couple more because I saw a very good comment from one Monila. Hold on, let's it went see if I can find it. Eklin, Gigi said at Eklin, guess what? I've been hoping Wayne start doing more happy skits and drama. The chaos is depressing. And Gigi is absolutely right because right now the skits are evoking human emotion and we are split down the middle. And that is true. Misty says, question for anybody. That night that Shayla took advantage of Anthony, how did Anthony get home? And Misty, remember, Daylan took him home and Shayla followed because Daylan and Amber was supposed to stay at the condo. And Shayla made excuse that she can't stay, she have to go home to Arby. Remember, go back and watch that skit. All right. And if you can find it on FB. All right. And then Twyla says, Anthony as a woman that he just gave a room to this woman child, 20,000 cash to another woman for clothes. Let's stop besting a deal horse at this point. Let the horse die. So Twyla, we know everything that Anthony is doing. Amber, I was spending the money on Dave, but she's still living in sin. Anthony is
She
living in
just
sin.
no
They're
no no.
showing us.
She just came from Target. So whatever she bought, I know Dave did not give her any money. So she's spending a little bit. When she was in Charlotte, she do DoorDash and
Mm-hmm.
she was the one who paid for it. So she might not be spending the amount she's spending on that Anthony's spending. But every little bit counts. She goes to the store to get food. That's where she's not asking Dave for any money. I don't think Dave is giving her any money. So she's spending a little bit on with Dave. She's
Okay, let
spending
me
a
take
little
So
bit
another
there.
comment. Let me take another one. Five more comments, guys. Then you guys can jump back into it. Nicole said that Eklund, I am tired of all the over talking. The bottom line is that they are both wrong. Exactly, they're both wrong. Absolutely right. And Money Law says here, no one excuses Anthony cheating at all. Exactly, Money Law. We are not. We're calling a spade a spade. He did wrong. He totally did. We called him out. Amber get excuses every time she stepped out, and he is Manila is absolutely correct there. We called Anthony out when he does wrong. Amber get excuses every single time, and if we could say that, we get, you know what, we get attacked because we're
Chastised.
calling a
We
spade
get
a spade.
chastised. Say the
Like
right word.
what
We get
we are
chastised.
doing here, just like what's happening right now. And he's absolutely right. Like what we are doing right now. Let's call a spade a spade. Exactly, money law. Let's call a spade a spade. They're both wrong. End of story. We're done. All right, go ahead. Sanita and Charmaine.
Yeah, they're both wrong at this point. Wrong. Anthony, I tried to one up on Amber tried to one up on Anthony. They're both wrong. Nothing what them a do, no right.
Exactly.
And
Is
at
the
this point, them a say Anthony was drunk when Shayla come in upon him. Yes, he was intoxicated, yes, but to what point? You can't tell me say he never realized say Shayla was there when he couldn't pass at the attempts. Or him stand up at row with not tell Rose and love him and so, whatever. Did he go in this marriage with a good intention?
but Sanita, I'm going to regarding the Rose situation, and I
Mhm.
need people to change that narrative. He stood up at Rose's wedding and he declared his love for Rose. But what did he
Mhm.
do next?
No.
He sent divorce paper to Amber because he was willing to divorce Amber after standing up at Rose's wedding. He
Mhm.
was willing to say, you know what, I was wrong. I still in love with Rose, so I'm going to cut ties with Amber. Let Amber be free to do
No.
what Amber wants to do. He was wrong, but he was making amends to sever ties with Amber. What did
Mhm.
Amber did? Amber went to Rose's house and bring him back home. So we are not going to talk about Ro and what Anthony did because Anthony, after doing that, he was willing. He moved out of the house and go to Rose's house. And he sent Amber divorce paper. So he was willing at that point to cut ties with Amber. He told himself that he's in love with Ro and he's willing to cut ties with Amber. He's willing to divorce her and to start a life with Ro. He went as far as that, served her divorce paper. What did Amber do? Amber came there at Rose's house with the divorce paper. She threw it into Rose's house and she said no. She not signing it. And she started talk, love is kind and love is patient and whatever. And what did Anthony did? Anthony put his tail between his legs as and just went back home with Amber. So after Amber did all of that, knowing she had cheated with Wayne up until the day of her wedding. Come on, people. Come on. Come on. After Amber did all of that. Because if she had gone through with this divorce, nothing else would matter. None of this would not be having all of that conversation. Maybe they'll get back together. We don't know. But after Amber went and talking about love is patient and love is kind and love does not boast and love does not and she knew what she did up until the day of her wedding. So we need to change that narrative about Anthony standing up at Roe wedding. He had a solution for that. He was going to divorce her. He was going to divorce her. And if he did go through with that divorce, Amber was the one who did not want that divorce. So change that narrative. We don't need to mention no Roe and Anthony standing up and whatever. Because Amber took him back after all of that.
Yes, just like she took him back after all of this mess with Shayla.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna done with that conversation now. All right, thank you guys for that. So Money Law says here, oh, she didn't marry this man with bad intention. When she woke up with another man and expected a 5K bet that she won't because she didn't caught cheating. Come on now. All right, thank you, Money Law, for that. So now there's a new skit drop. I put the link in the chat for you guys. It is when Dave asks Amber, let's see what's the name of it. When Dave asks Amber how she feels about being in the house, knowing he has Melissa and others there, Amber's
That's not new.
statement to him was
That drop
he
already a long
felt
time ago.
embarrassed asking him about that. That's
That
what
good drop
Amber
long, yeah, good
said.
while now. That drop Sharon,
That
good
drop from
while.
11:30, Sharon.
Oh, that drop. Oh, me thought that just dropped.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so all right, so you guys up to par with that. Sorry that me can't show you guys that, but yeah, me just send you the link because we're speaking on the situation at hand. But at the end of the day, guys, I want to see. Do you guys want to see Amber happy, Sanita?
We all want to see
You know,
Amber happy. We
I
want to
want to
see
see Amber
Dave
happy.
happy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the whole of them happy, but at the end of the day, we need this divorce. Amber can go healing after this divorce, and
Mm-hmm.
even if at this point she and Dave not end up, she can make
Mm-hmm.
it on her own. She can do better by herself. So even if she and Dave not end up on this divorce, then she can go healing, she can go therapy and bring back herself together. But just no want him and Anthony be together.
Yeah,
But
but
I know where we
what if
want
they
our the writer got put
okay?
right.
So what if they
The end of
actually
the
end
day
up divorcing?
is what the
Both of them
writer
go
gonna
into
put.
healing and they
Mm-hmm.
came back together because they know that they really love each other. What would you do then after all of this?
Okay.
Still would watch it. If them be friends, that's it. But if they get back together, I ain't watching it.
Listen,
Mm.
I've seen people divorce and remarry. I've
Nah, nah,
seen
nah.
so many
They
As
people
show
me say,
divorce and remarry.
they show us
as
with
me
Calvin's sister and her husband. They showed us with well Candy's friend Liz. Liz Taylor friend to Liz. They show us that she and her husband was separated and now they are gonna get married because he put her a big rock. I remember they gave us a new skit. Say Anthony says he's gonna buy Amber a bigger house and he's gonna give Amber a
Bigger
bigger ring.
ring.
But it looks
Said he
like
was going to buy
it
a
will
bigger ring
be
and a
Dave
bigger
and Amber
house.
at the end of the day because it looks like everybody is enjoying the
so
fornication.
Ben and Daniela did divorce, then so they married then right now come like a ants nest they live in a.
So they married,
Exactly.
them divorced, and now they divorced, married again, and now them look
I
like
know
them on
they
their
live in
way
a
for
ants
divorce.
nest.
And who caused that? Ben, because him coming like some little girl. You see, I hear Sharon saying
Oh
something.
Lord.
I don't know if she read it in the chat. And my dad tell me a
Did you
long,
guys?
long time ago. My dad was he was not as educated as some people because he did not get the chance to do all of that. Because his parents
Mm-hmm.
died when he was young and he had to take as a boy, he had to take care of his sisters. And
Mm-hmm.
my dad told me a long time ago, he said, make sure that the pen that is writing your life story is held in your own hands. So that means nobody can write your story for you, but
Mm-hmm.
you write your story. And that's what Amber did not do. So somebody else is going to write her story for her.
I hope she tells her story. I really want a fresh start for her, honestly. That's why I told you guys I started this page because of Amber. I
Yeah, we
fell in
need
love with her.
Amber need a
And
clean, a fresh
yeah,
start from all the cheating, the
yes.
lying, the this, all of them something. She need a break. She need a vacation. She need something. She need back God. She need something in her life and move up. She need to
Mm-hmm.
let them podcast, the podcast that she need to let go
Mm-hmm.
them girls. She need to move up because when I like she need it. She can't
Yes,
do better on her own. She don't need none of these things.
And we all
you're
say
absolutely
that. But
right.
guess me what? We are going to leave it up to the writers to do. You can send a request because they listen
Me
to Sharon.
right now, I will wait for strongly. Me I'm battery rider because me no know. Me no know. You need to get some new writers. Hey, Charmian, we look like mouse pan a $1 bread with Lorian.
Oh God. Sanita, behave yourself. Sanita, behave
See,
yourself.
Lauren is now falling in love. You guys see, Lauren is falling in love.
Yeah, Lauren is in
Because
love
Lauren
with
said it
Wayne.
feel like it. This is different. This is totally different when she's with him, and she don't care about all those other women and all those other baby mamas because
Ooh.
this is
Yeah,
totally
Sharon, me
different.
and Tina go fly out there and bring some writers to win because we can't bother with this. And we are gonna call the judge. We need this divorce.
Yes, with mediation. We need the mediation.
Yes, man, we need it. We
Don't
need
worry, it's going to
something.
come, but it's not going to come the way we think it's going to come.
Yeah,
But it's going to come.
definitely. You
Everything
guys are
they're going to
absolutely
work it
right.
out the way we want it, and it's not everybody is going to be happy, but it's going to be work out. Some people will get 100% of what they want. Some
Yeah,
might get 50, some might get 25, but there's going to be something in there for everybody.
Yeah,
yeah,
man. Well, at the end of the day, we just want it work out. This a draw too long. Now. It'll get boring and tiring.
yeah. Let
Trust
me
me, see
ask
they
you
bring
something,
back Iman,
Sanata.
so we have something else to watch, you know. because
Iman.
Iman is
Shayla,
back.
Shayla going to have a heart attack when he sees Iman on top of Delicia.
Yes,
Hey,
that's what you want to see, right? You want to. We
Yes,
want.
I want to see Shayla have a heart attack.
We want to see Shayla see them together. I don't want nobody to tell her. I want her to
No,
just
I
see
want
them
her to
together.
see it and
Yes,
faint
of
on
course,
the
she's
spot.
going to see them. She's
that's
going to
what
see
I
them.
want to, Sanata. That's
She's
exactly
going
what
to
I
see them
wanted.
just
I
like Amber
wanted.
saw her. Amber told her yesterday when somebody betray
I'll
you.
Denisha, me want hold in a minute, no one no send her to Jamaica to me, you know.
Why you want to hold
Because,
Denisha? Tell me now. Why you want to hold Denisha?
because Denisha no have no sense.
Mm,
You find a fool and you use a fool.
mm.
You're not in your house. You have an apartment and you put the child
No,
in
no,
this
no.
mess. This is stupidness.
But listen. This is more dramatic. She moved because he wants her to be there. So
Mm-hmm.
when she moved back there, and anytime anything, and she's threatening that she's going to move back to her apartment at $20,000 that.
No,
So
she
Mm-hmm.
she's
comfortable.
smarter than the whole of
Comfortable in her
them.
next man house. Denisha is comfortable
She
in her
don't
next
care
man house.
about that. She care about what is in
Could
Anthony's
hey,
pocket.
Charmian is supposed to know so that couldn't happen in Jamaica. In some part of Jamaica that couldn't happen. She could never
Definitely
enter
not.
not
What would happen,
evil.
Anita? What would
Eh?
happen? What would happen,
Sharon,
Senna?
Sharon don't even know.
Should I get coof?
Should
Should
I
I
get
get
cooked?
coof
Mister,
coof?
Should I get
Mister,
cooked? You
the
never that
when Amber come up the morning, the four tire would have been slashed.
Oh,
Should
And
okay.
I no but
When Amber go in that house, remember me tell you,
show
Anthony,
her some coof, some pure
ambulance
coof
would have
should
reached
I
there
get.
for Anthony and Denisha, periodly.
True.
A
True,
pure
true,
coof
true.
should I get pure coof.
But then, but we're civilized now, Sanata. Be nice. We have to be civilized,
Mister
right?
Sharon, Sharon, this is Jamaica. They not deal with civilized when it come on to things like that.
I know, darling.
Especially
I know, darling. But we have
some
to make it
places
fun,
no.
okay? We have to make it
Tell her
fun.
to me, Charmian, say especially some place in
Some
Jamaica
places,
that
heck
could
no.
happen.
Yeah, God is
Them
love,
do what
one
them I
heart,
do first
darling.
and then
So
them
we
ask
can't say that
question.
you're near. God is
Okay.
all
Thank
about.
you.
Remember, God has a plan. So we're going to sit back, relax, and enjoy what God plan is for the Dalton. Okay, we're gonna trust the
GG.
process. You know what I mean? So you remember. I'm here wondering, do you think Dave is actually Amber Man in real life? I'm wondering because if he is, they are going to make them get married. She's gonna actually, you
Not
guys maybe
necessarily.
get on a thing.
Not
He
Not
will.
necessarily.
necessarily. Not
Not
necessarily, sure. Not
necessarily. Not
necessarily.
necessarily. Not
Okay.
necessarily that they'll get them married. So let me respond to Gigi. Gigi said,
Mm.
Charmin, read the chat. Honey, everyone isn't celebrating the Daltons cheating. I never supported that.
Yeah, me
And
know
I
Gigi
said
never
that.
did. Yeah,
I
Gigi,
said
no, you and Errol,
I could not.
Goddess, quite a few
There
of you
was
guys not
no way I
supporting it.
could celebrate the Dalton cheating because the Dalton were wrong, wrong, wrong.
Yeah, they're wrong.
There
They're
is
totally
no
wrong.
way I could celebrate. All I'm saying that Amber need to lay all her cards on
We
the
don't
table.
condone
Anthony was
cheating.
wrong. From day one, they were both wrong. They both
Mm.
were sinning, fornication, adultery, adultery, adultery.
Yeah,
Fornication, adultery, adultery,
the
adultery.
same.
So they were always in the bed of sin. Both
Mm.
Amber and Tony was always lying in the bed of sin.
Yeah,
I don't think they ever got out of the bed of sin. They have been lying in the
praise
bed
God.
of sin. So I know and nobody should celebrate cheating.
No,
Why would
nobody's
anybody want to
celebrating that.
celebrate cheating? And that
There's
is
a
something
Nobody
I
know.
don't
Anita.
understand.
Nobody know to
Everybody
celebrate
is
cheating.
celebrating Dave and Amber. Everybody is
Mm.
celebrating. If you go to FB and read the comments, Dave is like this coming.
The
Dave is
king.
like the coming of the second savior.
Yeah,
This the second coming of Christ. Dave is
yeah, it's
like the
true.
second coming of Christ because he's here to save the world. He's
Yeah.
here to save this.
Never
Nobody
Amber, the
and
king and queen of the skit, man.
no, because Anthony and Amber still get more views than Dave and Amber. Go watch the views. Anytime Anthony and Amber in a skit together, their views skyrocket. Dave and Amber get some views, but not like what she and Anthony get. So Dave and Amber can't be the queen of the skits because they still don't get the views that she get with Mr. Dalton.
Okay, I'm
Mr.
looking.
Dalton need to grow up.
Yeah, he does. I'm very disappointed in
He
all
need
the
to, he need to grow a
actors.
brain.
Yeah.
Well, we need to maybe take him to he was in Jamaica where you never can go about. The center
Yeah,
him go
Mm,
about, go bathe him.
I'm
yeah.
I'm all
Cleanse
right.
him.
I live right next to Bartender.
So
Okay.
you why you never go film when they Montego Bay? Why you
Me
never
could
take a
me
trip?
name if me did go, would I get locked up because Shayla was there. And me name want
Oh
cuff
God.
Shayla.
I think Shayla bring the hurricane,
Oh,
the
oh my
devastation to
god.
Jamaica.
Oh my god.
Shayla was there, Shami, and I me name want police like me because would have to go cook for her.
Oh my gosh. Sanita.
Yeah, man,
Sanita.
me live right
I
against
want
Bad
you to
Fountain,
stay
man.
in the hurricane.
Oh my god,
Mm.
Sanita, I tell you, girl. But you could sneak Anthony out of the hotel. You didn't have to let Shayla know if you didn't want to get locked up. Just sneak
No,
him out of the hotel and carry.
another thing, you know, I don't know me name want Shayla, no, you know, it's just that the way me don't like Shayla, would have cuff her.
Oh
Why you
Lord.
say should I get cuffed?
Yes, would have knock her.
All right, all right, all right, all right, guys. Oh God, Shayla, you're getting some love here on the chat
Oh my
here. Oh my
god.
goodness. But you see, oh, if the storyline evoke human emotion. So I hope you guys not doing that in real life. Don't go on the page and do that. But we're just debating here. So thank you, dear,
Oh
for
God,
that.
I
Oh
mean,
Lord.
I'm, and they said laughter is good for the soul.
Yeah,
So I'm
it
doing
is. It
something that
is
is
good
good
for
for
the
my
soul.
soul today, and it's good when you can have different people.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we take these things too personal. It's
Yeah.
good when people have different opinions and they have different perspective. They look at, I mean, my left brain works more than my this side of my right brain, and sometimes I
And to
Mm-hmm.
go
tell you the
all the
truth, you
way
know,
up there.
Sharon, it come like I'm here go through the divorce. The way I wait me out, it look like I'm here go through the divorce. The way it
You
stretch
know
me
you're
out.
saying all the time. I know. Let me read this comment from both of you
Sanita,
guys. I
Sanita,
do
you give.
understand because sometimes I get on my feelings. But Sunday, what did I tell you guys? I need
Sharon
them
and
to
Tammy,
talk to me.
me not come back up like, me not come back up contact, I no laugh after me. Me
How
not
can
come
you
back up
not
Ah,
laugh
all
contact.
right,
after?
baby. You
I'm just
speak the
saying,
truth. I
trust
love
me.
how honest you are.
You give me
And I
so
love it.
much to
You're
laugh
doing
about today. We are not
absolutely a
laughing
fabulous job.
after you. We are laughing with you,
With
girl.
you.
Girl, we're laughing with you because when you said just know that if you weren't going for Anthony, you'd not get locked up. You ain't going to be for Anthony, you'd not get locked up. Me a picture you know one jail a man to go be. Me a picture you know
I
one
know.
jail a man to go
It's hilarious, Anita. We love having you up here. Trust me. You're doing a fantastic job. At least you're saying
Eh,
how you feel.
Sharon, you know who me want about Terry and me want Terry and have a heart attack with Anthony. I want
no,
Terry and up here with me.
you're gonna leave your friend. You're gonna leave
You're
your friend,
gonna
you know,
get her.
because trust
Send
me,
me
what
your
she
email.
is, she's a
Send me your email
believer.
so when she's here, I can send you the link.
Mister, she's a believer, and she thinks
Mm,
that there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel for Anthony and for
Yeah,
yeah.
Amber.
man, me
And
like
yeah,
Terry and man.
and Terrian has
I
that
guess you like
belief. And
neither.
I
Just
mean,
carry on.
I'm still on the fence. I tell people I'm on the fence. I ain't coming off this fence.
She not
Well,
come out
Sharon,
with
tell
me.
me not come on the fence in no care what. Amber Louis and team divorce all the way. Me not come on the fence. Whether she end up with Dave, whether the divorce
All
go
right.
on or whatever, just Amber same way.
Okay,
Well,
thank you, babe.
Amber was
I
always
And the
be
appreciate
thing,
my
it.
girl.
and my thing is, and my thought, I don't support what is going on alone. Me say,
Mm,
whatever, me, you know, one of them, we're going to say wrong and go on and indulge in it. It's wrong
mm.
and whatever. But
And that's why I
anyway,
have to
all
be
the
on the
way, I am
fence.
team Amber.
And that's why I'm
I
on the
know,
fence
baby
because
girl.
I see wrong and I cannot be I don't want, I'm not indulging in it. And because I'm not going to indulge in it, I remove myself and put myself on the fence until I see change, sustained behavior.
Yeah,
Then I will jump off the fence to whichever side that I see the change, sustainable behavior. But for
exactly.
right now, I can't indulge. I'm not going to indulge. So that's why I take
We just
myself
call
out and
a
place
spade, and we
myself
end
on
it
the
there. That's
fence.
it. Thank you, Charmaine and Sanata. So Gigi says, I have realized coming back into the KW world, we just have to take our emotion out because the writers are going to do it the way they want. We are regardless of our emotions. The story goes on.
Of course, the story
Exactly.
goes
Well
on.
said.
The story goes
And that
on.
says
Life
the
goes on.
commercial. Eklund says the commercial got 1
Got 1
million
million
views.
views.
Yes.
Yeah, that's from yesterday morning. That's been since
Okay, that's
yesterday
nice.
morning.
All right. So that is very, all of you guys opinion matters to me. You know that. And I always put the link in there because Charmaine and me and Annette and Terrian says it's good for you guys to come up. And we all agree that you guys should come up and voice your opinion because this channel is not only for me and Charmaine or Terrian, it's for all of us. And we like to hear other perspective. But you see, it's good when we get to hear because sometimes you're typing. Every time I see you and Nancy in the chat and Tina Young, I'm always laughing because I know what you guys. Honestly, Sanata, we understand, but I think we don't understand, but we don't like the one side because you guys like to say we are being biased when we are not. We're just calling a spade a
A
spade. But
spade.
you
We
guys
call it a
keep on
spade a
typing the
spade.
same thing. If you really look at it, sometimes when I look at that, I start to laugh because I'm seeing, and I totally agree with you. But we have to be fair, you know what I mean? And I don't
True.
want people to left and don't understand that we're calling a spade a spade. But you guys keep saying divorce, divorce, divorce. Or we
Yeah,
don't like
man, divorce. Cause right now me feel like me that use two yellow, good old yellow breadfruit and lick down Anthony.
Why you want to waste the bread? Come on, no.
why
Why you
you
want
all
to waste
waste
the
the breadfruit
breadfruit?
when
That
we
would
can
be a
eat the
waste of
breadfruit
two
and
Because
good
me
have
a go
breadfruit?
for
breadfruit.
the tree.
Yeah, but that would be that would still
That
be a
you
waste
waste
of
the
two
breadfruit.
breadfruit. You better roast them, send them, come give me. But you want to use the two yellow breadfruit,
Okay, and
lick down
start
Anthony.
Sanata.
Roast them and send
Okay,
them,
guys,
come give
what's
me.
your favorite dish?
Me, my favorite dish is curry goat and anything goes with it. Whether it's dumpling, boiled dumpling, fried dumpling,
Curry goat.
curry goat, roast breadfruit, rice and peas, as long as it's curry goat.
Okay,
Some
so
good old coconut curry steam fish.
No,
steam fish, are you
I
guys?
love. I don't. I'm not a seafood lover. I'll eat it, but I'm
Coconut
not a
curry
lover.
steam fish.
No,
Ooh.
I'm not a
What
lover
about
of
rundown? What about you like rundown?
Yes, sir.
what
You just
mackerel
call me
rundown.
name.
I'll eat that, but I'm
I
not a
love
lover
rundown
either.
with the breadfruit where you go waste for Anthony. I love that. You know what I mean?
So Aki and
I
saltfish,
love
or
ackee
even
and
the rundown,
saltfish
the
though.
mackerel rundown with the
Yes, mackerel
freshly
rundown is
roast
good.
breadfruit coming straight off the fire. You
Mm-hmm.
peel it and it's hot. That's how I like my
Yes,
roast breadfruit.
it's a steam a tickle, you know, Shaman.
Steam and tickle your nose when you peel
Yeah,
the
man. You
breadfruit.
guys make my mouth running water right now.
Not the ones we get here, because when we get it here, we have to put it in the oven. If we
Fried
buy it,
chicken.
put it
Ooh,
in the
fried
oven. It's
chicken.
not the
Salmon.
same.
Ooh.
Not the
Oh
same.
God, my mouth I run water right now. Sweet
Me have,
potato.
me
I
have,
love
man,
sweet potato.
me have both Aki and good old yellow macabre fruit at home.
Oh
Ooh,
God, trust me.
Sanita, send me
You
some.
make me a go. Me I no go think about that on my drive. No, I have breadfruit, but
Oxtail and
it's
spaghetti.
roasted and
I've
in the
never have
freezer.
oxtail and spaghetti, Tina.
Yeah,
Wow.
man, me have Aki and breadfruit, man. And
No,
Me
as she
have
said,
I,
ackee
I've
and
never
I, and
have
I,
in the
bread.
see,
freezer. It's
I
not fresh
season
off
I
the
know.
tree.
Ooh. Okay, and
Baked sweet
Yolanda,
potato.
baked sweet
Wow.
potato. Yes, I love sweet potato pudding. Yes, that is the best.
I love sweet potato fries. I love sweet
Yes,
potato
I love sweet
fries.
potato fries too. But I also love the sweet potato, the real Jamaican sweet potato pudding. Yes, not the yellow, not the sweet yam that they call up here. And Nancy says she loves spinach dip. Yes, I love spinach dip
Me
also.
Sharon with the little wet pan top, don't.
What you need?
Yes,
What you
that
need?
yeah.
Eh? What you love, my darling?
No, me I say I love the Jamaican good old pudding with the little wetty pan top.
Oh God,
Yes,
don't
yes.
remind me. The,
I wish Mama was alive, Sonata. Oh my God! When Mama
my
was
mom used
alive,
to
my
make
aunt
the
that raised me from
best
when I was a
cornmeal
baby.
pudding.
I love those things. She used to bake. Oh my God! And I never take any of that learning because I was in the kitchen. I'm like Amber, not taking no learning, no teaching.
No, I can
But
bake. I can bake. I can
crayfish
cook
fry
actually and
hard.
bake.
Ooh, crayfish. Yolanda says she love crayfish. Tina says I like oxtail and I like spaghetti sweet potato pie. So you want the oxtail with it? I have to go try that. I've never have oxtail with spaghetti. I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
try
like
that
you
and
go
tell
with
you guys.
anything
All
at
right.
all. Anything at
Yes,
all.
yes, 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 yes. But you not realize that Amber sweet potato pie do by Dave.
I know it. That's
I
what I
wonder
gave
what
it
you
to
have
Amber.
in there.
The sweet potato pies.
Not the whole me. Show me and the whole me night.
Okay, so before we go, guys, I'm leaving this with you guys. Who will catch? Who will cut? And Shayla and Iman together. And do we want Shayla to be the person caught them together? Do you want
Of
to
course,
see
that has to
Shayla
be
caught them together? That will
if
be
that
more
will not be
dramatic.
so dramatic. Either Shayla or
I think that will
Angelina.
be more dramatic.
Shayla or Angelina, one of those two.
When I want Angelina get it, I want Shayla to
Yeah,
see
but
it.
you know Angelina is going to pass out.
But I would rather Shayla because of
Angelina
what she
will
did to
pass out.
Amber.
Believe
Oatmeal,
me.
yes, I love oatmeal.
True Angelina go have.
No separation, sure. But I mean no separation, darling. Tina, tell me. I made banana pudding yesterday.
Oh,
Ooh,
I love banana pudding. I wonder if it's the one that I love to make.
I've never eaten banana pudding. I eat
What?
banana
No, I
cake,
made
but not a
banana
pudding.
cake. Banana cake, not the pudding.
Yolanda
Banana
says,
banana pudding nice. That took some white rum in Jamaican rain, you
I
know.
know. I
really?
know banana pudding nice
Yeah,
with
banana
rice.
pudding nice with that tubs of rain every night. The boss that.
A
You have
banana
the
pudding
India
with
rice,
some
Anita,
ice
Sonata.
cream on top, some rum and raisin ice cream. Oh my
Talk truth,
god.
na Charmian.
Oh my God,
With some rum and
Sonata.
raisin ice cream. Ah.
Talk truth. That Jamaica banana grinder.
Anyway,
Sonata,
Sharon, I am
I'm
going to
putting my
jump
email
off.
in the chat so
Anita,
you
it
can
was
send me
good
your
talking to
email
you.
and you can
But I
send me
hope
some
you'll come back
recipe
on some other time.
and I will catch and I will send you a link whenever you feel like you can come up and voice your opinion. It's nice to hear from you guys, and that's why I do this show. It's for all of us, okay, guys? And thank you. All of us agree to disagree, so we're leaving you guys with who do you think you who should catch Delicia and Iman with who will catch Iman and Delicia, and we want it to be dramatic. So who do
Honeypot,
you think it will
I
be?
want Honeypot to see them first and see if she's going to tell Shayla. Or
That's a
she's
good
going to
one.
set Shayla up to catch them. Maybe she's not going to tell Shayla, but she wants Shayla to catch them. So she might set Shayla up to catch them. So
Okay.
that would be more dramatic if Honeypot see
Oh,
them
I want
first.
Shayla to get caught them
No, no,
together.
no. I don't want Shayla
In
to
my
catch them
opinion, it
yet.
will be more dramatic. I
I
think it
want
will be Shayla.
no, no, no. I want
Prefer that.
Honeypot to
That's
have
my
a
opinion.
secret. No. Honeypot have the secret. And it's killing her. She tell Amber about because she needs to tell somebody about it. And she tells Amber. And they
Okay, which
make
one
a
are you?
plan.
Okay, guys, we have two debate up here going on. Do you rather Charmaine take or you like my take better? And to Honeypot caught Iman and Delicia, are you like my take?
I want
Amber
Honeypot
is the
because guess me
Shayla is the
what?
one that caught
Honeypot will have a
Iman
secret.
and Delicia together.
That will be a
I
get
just
back
want
for
to see the
Amber.
pain and Shayla's face when she see them together. That's my opinion, and I'm leaving you guys with that.
No,
So
but
it is
Shayla is
a
still going to
beautiful
see it,
day. Eh?
It's not that Shayla is not going to see it. Shayla will, but Honeypot first. Tell Amber so at least they know something that Shayla doesn't know. And then they set Shayla up for Shayla to catch them. That's what I want to happen. Find a way that they set up Shayla and to catch them. But they know before. And when Shayla catch them, they're going to say, oh, we knew about that. And Shayla is going to be so ashamed because at least Amber knew that Delicia was cheating with her man. Her man,
Well,
her
you
man,
love
her man.
saltfish and rundown with steamed breadfruit and dumpling and
So
curry
anyway,
mutton
guys, bye.
with
We'll see you at
pumpkin
4:30.
rice. Woo! That's a nice
Sharon,
one,
see you at
Vernon. I love that.
4:30.
Okay, guys, round of applause go to Charmaine and Sanata. Sanata, thank you very much for being here with us. So we just give you a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very, very much, everyone that participate. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. We do appreciate you. Please like, please share, and please subscribe. We do need your help. And it's a beautiful day in SkitLanta. It's a beautiful day in SkitLanta. Do you think Shayla Karma is coming sooner than later? Bye for now, everyone. I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Have a wonderful day, everyone.